Our tale is one familiar to many, but brought forth anew by the turning of the wheel. More than 500 years have passed since Phandelver's pact brought peace and prosperity to the land, only for forces of evil and the greed of man to wreak destruction. For centuries, the wondrous cavern, known as Wave Echo Cave, has been lost to legend, or so it seemed. Rumors swirl about Neverwinter of a lost mine near Phandelver. As the mist clears, we see the Familial Forge Adventurers Guild. Their slogan, "When you're here, you are family," proudly embellishes the arch over the grand entrance. 4 adventurers sit around the guild hall table as their dwarf patron and friend, Gundren Rockseeker, is looking to hire some assistance. This, however, will be no simple transport mission. Adventure awaits in Phandelver.
Looking at y'all.
Well, hello, it's me on the Lost. I'm still trying to do my social media posts. Hey, but tonight's Keeper, like we're playing D&D with family. What's up, friends? Welcome in. This is the Familial Forge D&D campaign with family members and friends. And let's go ahead and go around the horn and start introducing our cast and crew, starting with, first up, Chaos. What's up?
What's up? I'm Chaos. I'm playing as Clementine Fresca, the gnome sorcerer. Fun fact from last time. Here, I'm going to read it word for word. I wrote this last time. Clementine's fun fact for next time. I wasted my prescience roll, hit for 1 damage, and then got downed again. Clementine should cease to exist. And I like to party.
Loves to party. Yeah, you were you were a little upset last time.
I was having feelings.
I don't know, can't imagine why. Some very poor rolls, very poor circumstances. But
Classic.
moving on. Next up, Larry. What's up?
Hey, I'm Larry, playing as Killua Hodges, Druid, Shifter, whatever, and fun fact, I got to try a new spell last time, and I'm pretty sure it did kill the person I was trying to kill, or at least do something, so that was great, and I like to party.
Loves to party, hell, yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to remember what, I guess I can just scroll up and see what spell it was.
Burning Hands.
Burning Hands,
Yeah, it was
yeah.
on fire.
Very cool spell. It is like the cone of burning stuff. Very nice. All right, next up, Nurk, what's up?
Hey everybody, it's Nurk. I'm playing as Rantok. And fun fact about last time, I was there.
Good job.
True.
Yeah.
He got hit in the face, that's why he's
and-
never on camera.
Something that people might not actually know is I like to party.
Loves to party, hell yeah.
You?
Yeah, a lot of very unfortunate initiative rolls.
Yeah.
As per
And then
usual.
some misses on some combat, which level 1 combat is so rough, you only get 1 attack. It's just like, if you miss, your turn's over. But you did use a breath weapon, I think, that got some damage, I think, in there. But moving on, Disgrace, what's up?
Hello, I am Disgrace. I'm playing as Nisha Drake. And my fun fact from last time is the creature was whispering in my brain and stole a secret from me. And I'm not going to share that secret now. And I like to party.
Loves
Get
to
closer
party.
to the camera next time.
I'm trying to. Do you like this right up in my face?
Yeah, you guys fought a... I've already deleted it off the map. Let me see what it's called. It's a weird monster. It's a Nothic. You guys fought a Nothic. It stole a secret from you, which will, we can let that be secret. That's fine.
Right,
And
I killed it later.
like, it kind of helped you guys, and then you brought it into a room with a bunch of enemies, and it betrayed you immediately. Immediately. So, it's now dead. But, last but not least, Walnut the Wise, what's up?
Yeah, I'm on it playing Orwick, And fun fact from last time, I tried to get a whole bunch of brigands to help us kick the Nothic, and they didn't buy my deception, which caused Clementine to be killed eventually.
God damn it.
And I like the party.
Loves to party. Yep, so you guys, you started the session last time in the prisoner room where you guys actually just left that small family. They're still hanging out. They're there. You guys headed into like the room with the chasm, the crevasse, and kind of the Nothic. You guys defeated it. It begged for mercy and gave you some details on kind of the layout of the lair, if you will. You guys headed deep into the hideout. Came across 2 doors, both with some interesting noises behind them. You guys barged into the room where they were playing cards, and were dressed as Red Brands. This is the Red Brand hideout. You guys barged in dressed as them, basically. And we're like, hey, we're part of you, and they kind of bought it. And you guys were going to, like, join the game or, like, do whatever. And then you brought the Nothic in, who was working, being paid by the Red Brands, and was just, like, merely telepathically was just like, they're bad guys! And which turned into combat. But you guys knocked him out fairly easily. Clementine to get down because she's a squishy sorcerer.
Yeah.
Sorcerer or wizard? What is it?
Sorcerer.
Sorcerer, okay.
Clementine is baby.
We play like 4 campaigns, so I'm trying to keep everything straight. I actually have to change your like nickname again on your character, but I'll get to it in a second.
Yeah.
Sorry, excuse me. We just finished dinner. Anyway, with that, let's jump back into the session, into the hideout of the Red Brands. And I think we're going to check out the other door, perhaps. We'll see what you want to do there. We change our music scene, and we'll go from there.
And I think we wanted to try and...
Rest?
Yes.
And did we earn hit points back?
Oh, did we rest at the end of the last session?
We're hoping to.
Okay.
We did a short rest?
I wrote it down. Maybe I'm crazy.
Oh, I didn't have
I need to
anything about a short rest written down.
Okay, so I will say, so you guys, you went down the stairs, there were 2 doors, you listened, you went into one of them, you heard noises around the other door. You can certainly take a short rest, but you're sitting at basically the other door where there's stuff going on the other side of it. If you want to just sit here for 15 minutes, that may or may not be a good idea. Who knows? Up to you guys.
I don't think that we should.
I'm okay on hit points.
Yeah.
You also just cleared a room. You could kind of like barricade the room that you're in if you wanted to hold out, but again, no tone of who might walk by or what have you.
Yeah. We won't rest. Maybe that was meant to be a question mark next to short rest.
I think you guys asked if you could, and I was like, we'll figure it out next time or something, but it is a questionable, like, you have to sit in place for 15 minutes.
Location.
So,
yeah.
We
won't do that. We'll be good.
What was I about?
So we were going to go through the other door then? Because Rantok's door? The one with the commander or whatever behind it?
There's goblins in there.
So, you guys had listened at the door, and you determined, I think through Killua's role, that they're speaking Goblin on the other side of that door.
Yeah.
Nobody knows a goblin.
Correct.
Can we pretend to know goblin?
He's just walking there going,
I speak in Italian. That's what's going to happen. That's what's about to happen.
Perfect.
I wouldn't be good at that. I already messed up the last time, but Rantok has good deception.
That's true. Rantok, you could be the first through the door with your deception. We got red cloaks on. I think we're working with them.
Oh yeah, we did all get a cloak.
Yeah, do we know what language? Well, I just assume they're speaking common, the people that we beat up.
The Red Brands were all speaking common. This door, on the side of the door, you were hearing they're speaking Goblin.
Yeah, well, I'm going to assume they speak common. And I'm going to go through this door and say, hey, something happened. Oh no, I got to think of some, what kind of bullshit can I tell them?
Come here.
Han Solo, there's been a reactor leak. It's really bad, very dangerous.
Yeah. And then we'll see what they react, how they react to that.
Perfect. I like it. So does he have to
Tell
roll
him that the Nothic. Hey, something happened to the Nothic. It's not there.
Yeah. Guys, come run down this way. The Nothic, we can't find it. It's injured.
And then push him into the cavern.
Yeah.
Like
We'll push him down the crevice. The crevasse.
I cannot because my strength is -1. But
You can get a
You can
running
just
start
lure them.
and cannonball into them.
I think I have Mage Hand actually. Did I take mage hand on this?
All right.
Or am
Do I just
confusing it
need to
with
move
someone else?
my person into the room?
All right, let me Okay.
I walk in
Probably gonna-
confidently.
He's probably gonna
All right.
roll for deception.
They
So
look
are
like
you-
bugbears, but I can't see anything.
All right, so you walked in the room. So let's just go ahead and follow this out. So you walk in. Hold on 1 second. My headphones cut out. Give me 1 second. I don't know why my headphones been doing this lately. Just 1 sec, so I can hear what the hell's going on. It's about to do
Might
something.
be-
I
My
can't remember
headphones
what
have
it
been
was.
weird.
Huh?
My volume is
flustered.
like
Anyway,
only
All right, I have audio
Discord.
back.
Same
So
thing.
what are you doing?
Going through the doors, and he's using deception to lure them out.
Okay, so you open the door and walk in, and as
And I
you
go,
walk
hey,
in,
the thingy, whatever it's called, the Nothic. It's something. Come check it out.
Good thing.
all right. So as you barge in the door, this barracks contains 4 roughly built wooden bunks with heaped-up blankets and dirty dishes scattered about. A
Ew.
strong smell of unwashed bodies and rotten meat fills the air. Delicious. 3 tall, furry humanoids are lounging among the mess, barking orders at a sad little goblin that demeans itself for their amusement. Your sudden appearance causes the goblin to faint.
Oh, he's down.
Idiot baby.
And around the goblin are what's around the goblin? Bugbears or other
Yes,
goblins?
there are 3
Okay.
bugbears.
We could just call him a
Hey, the
pygmy
fuck- let me
goat
look at my
because they faint
compendium.
when they get scared.
Yeah.
Little baby pygmy goat.
That's journal. There
Little
we go.
pygmy goblin.
Little pygmy
You guys
goblin.
are still okay.
Yeah.
So you guys are still wearing the red cloaks, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
And Nick is probably rolling for deception to get him out of the room.
Nurk.
Sorry, I'm still trying to look up what the heck these things are. What are they called?
Vampires.
Not that
Bugbears.
you know. I'm not
Bugbears.
going to tell you what to look up for stats. That's meta.
Do our characters generally? I think people generally know what bugbears are, right? Or is this something
Nick,
we'd have to think about?
You have to roll
for
a like
deception
history
so we
check
can
or
figure
something.
out all the rest.
Okay.
Eric.
Oh,
All right.
Eric.
So what am I rolling?
You can roll a
Deception.
history if you want to see how much you know about these creatures.
Oh,
Oh,
it's on
wrong
our
button.
phone.
Just as a general like statement, looking up enemy stats is like a little game breaking, but
Okay.
Yeah, just stop. Just roll for deception to get him out of the room. Get him out. Come on now, get.
I'm trying to get my character sheet up.
You didn't already have it up?
No, I had just regular text.
especially since this is a module, none of this stuff's homebrewed, so it's like they're all pretty bog standard like characters. So if you just look it up, it's like, all right, well now you know all their weaknesses. Thanks. But you can roll for it, and I can tell it to you. So that's a compromise.
Too small. All right, history check. Is that what I'm doing?
Yes, you're going to do a history to know what these things are and what you know about them.
Can I help? Like provide some history information as
Not
well?
in the moment.
Oh boy.
You're not very acquainted with bugbears. You're not sure what, like, you don't really know anything about them.
Nurk, you are the worst roller.
Yeah, it's usually better if somebody else kind of takes the lead, and then I walk in confidently behind them and go, yeah, what they said is definitely true.
So you walk in the room, the goblin faints, the three bugbears look at you, and what are you saying?
Say, hey, come check out the thing.
Nothic.
The Narkin
The Nothic.
barking.
The Nothic.
The Nothic. It's out here. Things are going weird.
I'm going to have you roll a deception check with disadvantage.
Oof.
So roll the check, and we'll take the lower of the two numbers that it rolls.
Okay.
An 8. They look at you, and you're wearing the red cloak, but they're like, What are you talking about? What do you mean the thing?
The Nothic.
Can I yell like the Nothic?
Who's that? Is there more of you?
Yeah, we're here to come. We need your help.
You never asked for our help before.
Well, we need it now. Come this way.
Hmm.
Can any of us hear what's happening and chime in?
I mean, you're all outside the room behind
In the
him.
hallway.
Yeah.
So can I just stand there and wait for them to funnel through the door and stab them as they come through the door?
I mean, the setup period is done. So we are where we are right now.
I hold up my hand and say, "Oh, and one more thing," and then I quickly run out the door.
There you go.
What the hell was that?
And then I go, "Guys,
Stand
we
here.
gotta go." And then I start running up these stairs.
Okay.
Don't run. Stand here, and then you get.
Okay.
Can
Did
you
you
close
describe
the door?
to us what you saw, and we
No,
can
I
do
did
a
not.
history check?
No, closing the door. Okay.
I didn't close the door. I just left.
Can you
So they're gonna run
describe
after you.
what you saw, and we can do a history check then?
So, this is all happening very quickly. He backs out, runs in the hall. One of the bugbears is going to say, go see what he wants. And he's going to grab the goblin and chunk him into the hall after you.
Oh, okay.
You got a
Send in the
sneak
goblin
attack
out.
of Killua.
Let's close
right
the
there.
door. Close the door behind the goblin, quick, before they see us.
Yeah, so we have one at a time.
Right. Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
close the door. And who wants to snatch him real quick?
I got
I'm
to
not
put
close
a
enough.
door here.
I don't even know where I
Shit.
am because I can't see myself on the screen.
Place door.
I think somebody's standing on top of me.
Okay. I have placed a door.
The goblin's
not
on top
me.
of you.
I'm
Oh.
not on top of you.
Oops. Oops. There we go. F.
Larry, are you on top?
Okay.
Are you on top of
Door placed.
Nisha?
Yes.
Okay.
So I
Okay.
could stab the goblin.
So Rantok
Sneak
is
attack.
ran back in the hallway. They threw the goblin
Yeah.
out after you to figure out what's going on, and then you closed the door after he got flung out.
That's what
Right.
Nurk
Sneak
did, right?
attack.
Rantok closed the door?
Yeah.
But so they threw the goblin out, and then you slammed the door after the goblin was in the hall. Is what's happening.
Can I sneak attack the goblin and just stab him? Because I'm right underneath Killua.
Yeah, can
Can I use my dagger?
use whatever you want.
Sneak attack? Sweet.
Probably less damage than the
He doesn't know
rapier.
it's coming, right?
And
It's
we're
probably-
not
it's
at the
probably
castle, so
less
it's
damage.
not that goblin that took half our stuff or whatever.
Correct. It's not Yimik or whatever his name was.
Alright, I'm rolling for a sneak attack with my dagger.
Wow.
That is a nat 20. Go ahead and roll your damage, and you can add sneak attack on
Yeah.
top of it. It's gonna double everything.
Damage.
Damage. Click on the dagger. A little purple dagger words.
18 damage.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Just for
There
him.
you go. Bam.
Okay,
Stabbed real quick
so
twice.
2 and 12 is what? 4. Okay. Yeah, I mean, you absolutely just you fucking murder this goblin.
Got him.
Yeah.
Got him. Just
Yeah.
right to the stomach, slice across, and his guts spill out on the floor.
Yep. So
but
I think
quietly.
with that,
But
it's
quietly.
it's probably time for
Quiet.
initiative at that point.
I put my hand over his mouth and stab him in the stomach.
Oh,
And then I
initiative?
hold him as he goes down to the ground.
Yeah,
And he
we're
gets
going
suffered
to
in silence.
into initiative.
They could they hear that inside the room?
I will give them a perception check
Okay.
to see if they notice that or not. So I'll do that real quick. Well, the computer's
Remember,
shaking
I
bad,
put
so
my hand over his mouth so he couldn't moan.
All right. let's
How does
do
it get a
their-
decimal point for initiative?
So it adds the decimal point is your actual like dex level for a tiebreaker. That way, whoever has the higher
got it.
dex is the tiebreaker if there is a tie. Okay, so
Yeah, so I think it's your dex score. Well, never mind. I don't know.
Give me, I guess, a sleight of hand or
Ooh, I can do
stealth
that.
on that a kill to see how.
I'll do it right now.
Yeah.
I think
By the hand.
Okay. So you kill him. You lower the body to the ground, and from what you can tell, there's nothing happening. I need
Okay,
to roll
so
them
we can-
into initiative also.
We can run away then? Or do we
Sorry, 1 second. Let me fix this on this stupid character sheet.
Or can we get Rantok to describe what he saw, and we can use history to find out more
Okay, so we're into
about
initiative.
them before we
So
bust in?
we're gonna do initiative just where we can keep track of who's up next. But so they threw the goblin out, and then you closed the door. You killed the goblin. It's been a few seconds, but
Oh.
likely at some point they're gonna be like, "The hell was that?" and come to investigate. But you guys can act now. So we're just gonna run initiative just to see like who's gonna do what, to where it's not a big confusing pile. So Nisha, you're the first to act.
Okay, so I have the cunning action, right?
Mhm.
So I can, starting at second level, your quick thinking and agility allows you to move and act quickly. You can take a bonus action on each of your turns in combat. This action can be used only to take the dash and disengage or hide action.
Mhm.
So could I dash in there and stab somebody and sneak attack again?
Yeah. Yes. Yes. I'll have
I
you
can't
do
move
a surprise, like a stealth, to see
A
if
stealth check?
like they know that you're like, 'cause you're gonna have to like burst through the door. So I'll have to give you
Yeah.
another stealth or sleight of the hand to get the door open quietly and like jump in the room and attack and get sneaky.
I'll do stealth.
Okay. Okay, so 19. Let me see what they roll on their perception. Okay. Alright, so you are going to burst into the room and attack the one up front.
Yes.
So,
I just can't I can't move myself.
door opened.
Bull's on top of me. And...
You're... Okay, I'll move you in, and then I'll move her back.
There you go. Perfect. I like it. Thank you.
Alright, so you rush in, and you attack the first guy. I'll say you're the first one to act. You rolled good on stealth, they rolled poor on perception, so you have sneak. So go ahead and...
Use my
roll your attack.
rapier.
Yep.
There we go.
9 will not hit, though.
Oh man. It said I already used my second action of the dash in, correct? So I cannot...
you moved like
Okay.
10 feet, so you really didn't need to dash.
Okay, so can I disengage as well?
You sure can.
Alright, then I'm gonna come back out the room.
Yep, so you
And I'll
moved...
leave this in a Rantok.
Okay, so you moved there, there, so you moved... Okay, so that's 25 feet and you're good. Okay.
Alright. Perfect.
Alright, with that, it's now going to be the Bugbear's turn. I'm going to delete the... Or I'm just going to move the goblin out of the way off the map real quick to get him out of my way so I can see what I'm doing here. Alright, with that, goblin, "Her with this help!" And he's going to run out and... I guess... He's looking forward. Actually, well, you went out and then to the side and there's
Yeah.
Kill in front of him as well. But... God, there's so... I'm gonna make just a raw intelligence check because you're all wearing red cloaks. But you just tried to stab him.
Okay.
So they're real confused. They're not real smart.
Yeah, I was gonna say, aren't these things kind of dumb? They look dumb.
Yeah. Although that's a very good roll though. So he's gonna run out and turn to his right to kind of like follow the one that just swung at him. And
Me.
seeing Rantok there is going to swing on Rantok because you're the one in his immediate path.
Okay.
Fire Rantok.
So they've got a sword and shield, so this will be a longsword attack with his sword. 22, I believe, yes, it will hit. And you take 9 damage on that slash. Hefty hit.
Okay. And then what is how does armor class work? Just out of curiosity.
So he rolled a 22. He had to roll a 19 or more to hit you.
Okay, that makes sense then.
So your armor class is your 2 hit number.
All right, so you said 9 off of my HP.
Yes.
Okay, give me just a moment.
And for chat, I actually didn't realize I did this at some point, but it actually is going to show everybody's health and armor class, which is kind of cool, actually. I didn't realize even
I was
how
wondering
did
what that was. I was like, what is this blue
Yep,
bar?
the blue bar is your AC, which is your to-hit number, and then the red's your health. So that's kind of cool. I didn't realize I did that,
No.
but you know what? I'm okay with it.
Warwick doesn't
That
have
is
one.
cool.
Does Killua have one?
I have 17.
Yeah, they all have it. On my screen, anyway.
Oh, not on mine.
Oh.
I can see mine, and that's it.
Yeah. I mean, that makes sense. Jack is here.
Oh, I see. I like that. I like that.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. Poor old Clementine with the 9 there. All right.
Hey.
So that's that guy. There's 2 more bugbears who are going to also. They're just going to kind of clog the doorway. So
Crowd in
really
the
can't.
door.
Yep, can't really do any more
Yeah,
than
it's
that.
tight space.
Yep. So with that,
it.
Rantok, you're up.
All right, I have. Let me double check, make sure I actually have the ability to do this still.
I want to be in
Oh, no, I
hallways.
don't have my breath
Only a
weapon.
couple
Damn
come
it.
out at a time.
Okay. I am going to use my rapier, and I'm just gonna. Wait, what is Searing Smite? That's new.
So you can do Smearing Smite as a bonus action, and it will give you fire damage on your if you hit, basically.
Okay.
On top of your normal damage. But it will burn a spell slot.
Burn a spell slot. Let me. So I'm checking my spell slots too to see how many I have.
I don't think you've used any spells, I don't think.
Trying to figure out where I see it.
So if you go to your spells tab, kind of top right of your page.
Oh yeah, I see the spells tab.
Yep. So you've got 2 slots total, and you've got 2 remaining. So, so you can burn one for a smite if you would like, and then if you hit, then you can add the Searing Smite damage on top of that.
Yeah, I'll give it a shot just because I haven't done it yet. I need to learn how to use some of my new stuff.
Sweet.
All right, so rapier. Do I need to roll that first?
Yes, roll to attack first,
Alright,
and then if you
so
hit, it will
roll
add
to
the
attack.
smite. 15 just misses.
Arr! Okay.
They are wearing.
So I sit there and I go, oh no, and then I try to kick the door shut if I can do that.
It's kind of behind him. It would be hard to get to. Plus, I think the door swung inwards. I don't know. Anyway, I think he's in the way. So
Fair enough. Yeah.
because they've got chainmail and shields, so they're a little more armored, a little bit higher AC on these guys. So, all right. Anything else for your turn?
Do I have movement?
You can, but if you leave his melee range, he'll get an opportunity attack on you.
Yeah, that's true. All right, I will hang out where I am and end my turn.
All right. With that, it is Clementine.
I'm gonna try something. It's not gonna work, but I'm gonna try it anyway.
That's good.
Acid Splash.
Sweet.
How
So I
big
can
is this
hit
hallway?
That's
both
just
of
like
these.
it's a character width, so like 5 feet.
So can 2 of us fit side by side, or
No,
would it-
no,
Okay.
it's just one character width.
Um,
All right, so are you
where is
you're
it?
whispering that also? You need to make sure you're on.
Oh,
to,
I'm so
like,
sorry.
public.
I thought I had it clicked.
Yeah.
Might be.
Mhm.
I'll do it again.
Yep, sweet. Okay, so go ahead and roll. That's a 2 attack, right? Or just no, it's just hurl it, and if they make a save, or take damage. Okay, so they need to make a dex save. So dexterity, they got a +1 to this roll. They fail, so you're gonna take 1d6 damage. You want to go ahead and roll it?
No, it's 2 of them. Because they're within 5 feet of each other.
You're right. Okay, so I need to make this. All right, this is the one in the back. Then this is the second one. The one in the back also fails. They
fails.
both take 1d6.
Wow! What was this? Acid Splash. I don't have it on my thingy.
You need to roll 1d6.
Yeah. It's like, I don't think it should be anything more than just literally 80. God!
And this counts as a
Oh, no.
sandwich, right?
It's like a ranged attack.
We've got like nowhere to go.
It is not a sandwich. You're not on opposite sides of these guys.
Okay.
Because in my mind, I always see it as like an enemy at any given time has like a cone of focus in front of them.
Just ignore
Yeah,
that.
you
so
have
you
to
can
be
see both of us.
To check
Yeah.
something. Make sure I was capable of not rolling a 1.
Yeah. All right, so they both took 1 damage. Anything else?
I'm going to move here. So we can walk by each other, but you can't end your turn in someone else's space.
Yes, so you can pass through a friendly space, not through an enemy space, a friendly space, but you can't end your turn in a friendly space. You have to be on your own space to end a turn. So if you're like trying to move, you can't in there. But all right, with that, it's Orwick.
All right. Can I? So I can move past character here.
So, for
Would I be
example, you
able
can move. You can stay on Killua's spot, hit, but then you
Yes.
have to back up at the end of your turn. You can't end there, so you'll either have to disengage or get an opportunity attack, essentially.
How hard would it be to jump over the two bugbears?
You can't
the
move
hallway.
through enemy space.
Okay.
Just a rule.
Because they'll be able to catch me or whatever.
Yeah, I mean they're physically blocking the way, so
Yeah.
you can move around their space if there was more. But they're in a hallway, so they're literally blocking the door.
I'm gonna move up here
Okay.
to quarterstaff strike
Mhm.
on the first one in front of me.
Okay.
See if it hits.
Ooh, if you can get a stun, that would be okay. You do hit. Go ahead and roll your damage.
All right.
Nice. -5. Good hit.
5. And then I'd like to use martial arts to do a bonus unarmed strike.
Okay. A 20 will also hit. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Excellent. Oh, I thought I rolled it. The dice disappeared. What is going on here? Hold on.
Great question.
Roll 20 is kind of an asshole.
Yeah, it's not letting me do. I'm gonna try it over here.
Roll 20.
My
you roll
damage
20.
is 1d4 plus 4. No, it's not. Oh, there it
goes.
went.
It all went at once. All right, so we're gonna take.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh my god, we're just gonna take the first one, which is a 6. So,
Hell yeah.
there we go. Okay. Couple good hits.
And then I need to jump backwards.
Yes, you do need
Or
to go
walk
backwards, and
backwards.
they'll get an opportunity attack on you as you go backwards.
Okay, that's fine.
So they're gonna take a one-handed attack with the. Oh, interesting. All right. Oh, 2 minutes. A minute. 9's gonna miss. So there you go.
Cool.
Hell
All right.
yeah.
That's your turn. Killua, you're up.
Get him, Larry.
How much damage did that do to him? Or-
5 and a 6. You did 11 total.
Oh. I might refresh because the little thing didn't move.
Yeah,
It's
roll 20.
delayed.
All right, Killua, what you got?
So I was trying to decide. So you said they have chainmail and stuff. Is there anything that's like drawing against chainmail?
If you had like heat metal, you could potentially do that, but nothing
Heat
like.
metal is a thing. Okay.
Yeah.
So not like fire, but a specific thing called
Yeah.
heat metal.
Yeah, because heat
Okay.
metal, you can actually like make their armor like get really hot, and have to like I have to like take it off. But just normal flame
Okay.
damage, there's no like specific advantage for that.
Okay. I guess I'll do primal savagery.
Okay. That's what a character racial trait or something. Oh, cool. Okay, so 18 will hit. Go ahead and roll your damage. That's
You
nice.
kidding me?
3. Okay. What is that spell?
Acid damage?
Yeah, do you mind throwing that spell in chat? I just want to see it.
It's like you spit acid at them.
No, it's my nails.
Oh.
Very cool.
Oh, it is.
Melee
That's
spell
cool.
attack. Yep. D10 acid damage. Cool. Alright, so that's your attack. Anything else?
Let me see. Okay, I'm gonna do my bonus action of shifting.
Okay.
Do you need me to send it to the chat?
So your shift, yeah, okay. So your swift stride. So while shifted, your walk speed increases by 10 feet. So you move up to 10 feet as a reaction when a creature ends its turn within 5 feet of you. Cool. Okay, so that's what we... Because your swift stride. So just, this is the one we need to pay attention to.
Okay.
No.
You also gain hit points equal to
Panic!
2 times your proficiency bonus. Temporary hit points. So...
What?
Your sheet. Proficiency bonus is 2, so you gain 4 temporary hit points. So... okay, you already wrote it. Cool. Alright, excellent. Cool beans. Alright, anything else?
No, because now I technically have more hit points than Orwick. So it's better for me to be up front at the moment.
You
But
technically
I
have
can
19
get
right
away without them attacking me right now.
So every character has 1 reaction per round until it comes back to them. So the guy that you're in melee with has actually already used his reaction, so you actually could move back and he wouldn't be able to attack you.
Even without using...
Yep. Because you only get 1 reaction per until your turn comes back around. So he's already burned his reaction attacking Orwick, so he actually can't react again until his turn comes back around. Little fun fact for you guys. Only 1 reaction per round. Per player.
Well, since he got to hit... Well, no, he didn't hit him. Whatever, I'll just stay here. It's fine. Because I have more hit points now. I have 19.
Yes, you technically have 19 with your temp hit points.
Okay, then I'll just stay here.
Okay.
Yeah, because if you move back, the other one could also potentially move forward, and then we're dealing
Move
with
in.
2 of them at once instead of 1.
Alright, with that, back to the top of the round, it's Nisha's turn.
So I can stand on Nurk, correct?
Yes, you can stand on top of Rantok space, attack, and then move back, and he's already burned his reaction. So,
Okay, so I'm going to use my rapier.
okay. You can get sneak if you hit. And you do hit. Go ahead and roll your damage and add sneak attack to it, because you have allies within 5 feet.
Hell yeah.
Hell
Oh, that's good.
God. Describe how you kill this guy.
So I just do a good old stabbing to the heart. with my rapier.
Nice. Pierces right through the chainmail and goes, "Ugh," and falls to the ground.
100%.
Hell yeah.
Fuck your chainmail.
I'm gonna move him out of the way for now just where I can see what I'm doing. So. Alright.
And then I will disengage back.
Yeah.
So,
You can move back freely because he's already dead, and the other guy was behind the door, so he can't get the 5 foot. I think
Yeah.
he can reach from there, sir. So, all right, cool. That's your turn.
Great.
That is the Bugbear's turn. I'm gonna have him step up, and have the other one also be back up there. They're trying to push out into the hall, thinking over his dead friend, having a bad time all around. All right,
Oof.
so okay, so it's going to run out and let's do a swing on. Let's see who hit. Nisha's the one doing the damage, but he's behind Rantok. He's gonna let's spread the damage. He's gonna swing on Killua.
Uh-huh.
Love sharing damage around here. All right, swing, bada, hits. Yep. All right.
Don't I? But I'm only up to 13 right now for my armor.
I'm seeing 12. I don't know if that's.
Doesn't my shift also give me like 1 more to my armor class? But
Oh,
I mean,
let
it
me-
still hits.
Let me look. When you shift,
I
each of
might
her
be
hit
reading
points.
it wrong.
You know. So if you had Beast Hide, you would gain.
Oh, okay.
Right.
I was like, I'm probably misreading it.
Yeah. See, because you have Swift Stride, so. Yeah. So.
And
all
he
right,
hit
so
me for 7,
He
so
hit
I'm
you
at
for
12.
7 damage. Yes. So. Yes, you are at 12. Because you're temp HP. Hell yeah. Okay. And then, so the second bugbear, I'm just going to go ahead and do a swing for the fences here. He's going to step up and swing on Rantok.
Oh, you're gonna get it, son.
Okay, so
That sounded like a sound clip.
yeah, right.
Just say that every time.
It did.
17 does not
Oh, you gonna
hit.
get it, son.
Okay. So he doesn't hit, and now he has to move back. So
Do I get an opportunity to attack if he moves
both
back?
Rantok and Killua get opportunity attacks on this guy as he moves back. You can both
I
make
wanna-
a
I
melee
wanna
attack.
Just one action.
One, it's a melee unless you have a special feat to do spells as a
I
reaction.
have a primal savagery as melee, right?
But no, it's a spell.
Okay. I need to go to my core page.
Yeah, it'll be like a staff
A
or like whatever you
dagger
have.
or
Yeah, dagger, staff, like that kind of scimitar, short, like whatever you would have like had in your hand.
Okay.
it's
Well,
a Haya
Killua
instead of
thinks
a
about it.
Leviosa.
I'll swing my rapier at this guy.
Yep, go for it.
That was
Alright, let me,
funny.
17 just hits. Roll damage.
Alright.
Oh, now we know what to hit.
Yeah.
Can I use my ice knife?
No, it's gonna be a melee.
And then I can also do the Searing Smite after having rolled that. Is that how it works?
Not on a reaction. A reaction is just a
Oh,
melee
okay,
attack.
got it. Just as a main
Yeah.
turn.
It's like
Okay.
they're like you got kind of catch him as he ducks back.
Okay.
So yeah, Killua, you need to use like the spear or a scimitar, like a melee type weapon, not a spell.
So I can use the two-handed spear since it's 1d8 plus 1 piercing.
I think. Let me double check your sheet. Let me just make sure you don't have like a shield out or something. I don't remember what you have as far as. Yeah, I don't see it. So yeah, you could. It's like, all right, whatever you reasonably were holding when you walked in here, right? Or do you have your scimitar in your hands, or are you holding a spear? Like, what are you reasonably holding that, like, this guy jumped back and you're like, haha, I get, like, a quick opportunity attack. So, like, what would you have had in your hands, reasonably?
A dagger.
You don't have time to,
I
like,
don't have a
switch to a weapon. So, like, if you were already holding your scimitar, for example, then you can attack with your
You try
scimitar.
like punching him.
You had your
I'm
claws
sure
out,
that
right?
you had some kind of weapon out.
Or claws.
'Cause
Because I've been using my hands, I guess it makes sense for me to use a one-handed versus a two-handed.
Yeah, 'cause let me try to let me look at the wording on. Let me look at the wording on Primal Savagery. Melee spell attack against one creature hit. Okay. Your teeth and fingernails return to normal. Okay, so like yeah, whatever you're holding. Scimitar. Okay, 9 is a miss. So. All right. What did Chaos text me? Okay. All right, that's gonna be their turn. Rantok, that's you.
Okay. Which one did I hit for the 6 damage or whatever?
The one
The
that
one that's
jumped
in the
back
back.
into the room. Yep, he's back. In the
Okay,
room.
got it. Yeah. Obviously, I can't see in the room because I'm kind of around the corner.
Right. Yeah.
All right. But there's got this other guy right in front of me.
Yes.
So I'm gonna try to. I've already got my rapier in my hand. I'm gonna try to attack him while he's right there.
All right. Go for it.
And then, assuming it hits, I want to try that Searing Smite. So just tell me when I'm supposed to do whatever.
Okay.
All right. Oh, that's bad.
Oh, that's a nat
Oh.
1, friend. Well, time for the old fumble chart.
Get it together, Rantok.
Other than Killua rolls, or that entire, not fucking Clementine rolls. You know what I mean. I'm gonna say it's a 3 because that's not nearly as bad as a 17. All right, let's see what the 3 is on our fumble chart. A 3 is disoriented. So for
Maybe I like miss and hit my sword into the wall and go.
yeah, exactly. For 2 rounds, and let me look at your sheet to determine what's going on with this. It says you lose Dex bonus to AC, so your Dex. So you actually don't have any Dex bonus to AC anyway, so you're no different.
Sweet.
You don't have a
I'm
dex
hard-headed.
modifier, so you're good. All right, so it clangs. You miss. No other ill effects.
All right, for 2 turns, I feel stupid.
Your ears are ringing with the sound of your sword as it bounced off the the stone wall.
For 2 turns, I have tinnitus.
Exactly. All right, so that's a miss. Anything else?
I sit there and I go, oh man.
Is
Amazing.
shove a bonus action that we can use still? Because we're in a hallway. I just want to know for later.
Does what now?
Like shove, is that a bonus action that people
Shove
can use
is an
with like
action.
a check? Action, okay.
Yeah, shove is an action.
Got it.
Where are the exact? I'll have it on my list of stuff, but it is like a.
I've got to disconnect my Baldur's Gate 3 habits of wanting to shove
Yeah,
everyone for a bonus action.
Right. I'm pretty sure. I'll double check it. To my knowledge, it is a.
I looked it up and there's just shovel that popped up. Dimensional shove.
All right. Let's see what my DM bot says. An attack you can use shove action against a target, and then it'd be like opposed athletics essentially, but it is an action to do so.
Got it.
There we go. All right. Okay, so Clementine, you're up.
Okay. I think I will try to do the same thing. Another acid splash. Do you want me to put it in chat again?
No, you can just well, yeah. If you don't want to throw it in chat, and I'll do the saves.
Okay.
I'm gonna do 2 dex saves. So this is the one for the one in front. DC 12. He succeeds, does not take damage. Second one, and the one in the back. 6 meets it beats, succeeds and does not take damage.
Okay.
So you throw the splash. They this time they know it's coming. They used it to them last time. They kind of like block with their shield, and they are okay.
Okay. That's it. That's my whole turn.
Sweet. All right, Orwick, you are up.
I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna move my character up and attack with my quarterstaff,
Okay, go for it.
one-handed.
17 will hit. Go ahead and roll your damage.
So,
Nice.
and I'm gonna do an unarmed strike as my bonus action.
19 also hits. Roll your damage. Very good hits. Nice. Same thing as last time. 11.
Oh, awesome!
Cool. All right.
And this guy has a reaction, right?
He does have a reaction this time.
But I'm gonna move backwards anyway to risk it because I have to.
Yep. All right. So you'll move back. He's going to swing at you with his longsword. 16 does not hit. You have 17 AC. Very nice.
Yeah.
All right. So that's a miss. All right. Killua, you're up.
I'm gonna do. Let's see. I guess I'll
Can you
do
use-
primal savagery again.
Does that burn a spell slot to do that? I think it does, right?
No.
It's a cantrip, right?
Yeah, it's a cantrip.
Oh, hell yeah. Very good cantrip. Very
Yeah,
good.
a lot of good cantrips.
Nice. Very good. Okay, cool. All right, a 16 meets it beats. Go ahead and roll your damage. 3 acid. Oops, not 63, just 3. There we go.
That's it. I'll still stay here.
All right, gonna tough it out. Next up, top of the round, back around to Nisha.
Woo! All right, so I'm gonna stand on Rantok's face again and flash with my rapier
Okay.
yet
go for
again.
Nat,
Oh.
double nat 20.
What the fuck?
Jesus.
What does that do?
Yeah, that hits. It just super fucking hits. Go ahead and roll your damage. We're gonna double your damage die. And roll add sneak attack to it. Get allies within 5 feet. So 7, 6. What was that 13? 13. Fucking describe how you kill this guy. He had 12 hit points.
Do I get cleave since the other guy's behind him, or no?
He's in the doorway. I haven't let them hit you guys from there, so I'm gonna say no on this case.
Fine. All right. I chop off his head. There we go.
Nice.
Done.
He falls to the floor
Nice.
and
Fling
is
the head
dead.
down the hallway.
Move them out of my way. All right. I'm just gonna move off of Rantok, and you should be good.
Yeah.
Sweet. That's their turn. There's one dude left. He is right upset. He's gonna push out in the hall and try to. I mean, Nisha's fucking killing off all his friends. I was going to try and swing on Rantok. You're in the way. So,
Sorry, Rantok.
it's okay. There's good AC. Let's see if he hits. He does not hit. All right, that's their turn. They're fucked. Rantok, you're up.
All right. Assuming I don't, hit more walls.
Yep.
All right. I'm gonna try to hit this guy with my rapier.
Let's do it.
Oof.
That's a miss.
You
sit
just
there
keep
and I
banging
go-
your sword on the wall.
Rantok, you're just like the clumsy little best friend.
God.
Yeah, apparently.
Damn, dude.
We love you because you're adorable.
I was excited because my initiative wasn't dead last this time, and it helped.
Yep. Sorry. All right. Anything else?
I sit there and I slump my shoulders and I hang my head.
Oh. Clementine, you're up. Clementine,
Sorry.
wake up.
I'm here. I'm gonna try Firebolt this time.
Ooh, go for it.
Now that there's just one.
Firebolt. Range spell attack. So you need to roll to hit for
Yeah.
that one.
I'm aware.
Okay. Let me DM.
Back off.
12 misses.
Okay, that's my turn then.
Josh with
Thanks
the
for
hydrate
including me.
action. Uh-huh. Cool. Orwick, you're up again.
So, hold on. There's dice in my way of the screen. Hold on. Okay, now I'm gonna move up. I'm gonna do the
Dice
same
on you.
thing because it seems to be working out pretty well.
Yeah.
Let's. But I'm gonna do a two-handed quarterstaff strike.
Ooh.
I don't know if that'll do anything.
Nat 20. Fucking do it, dude.
What the fuck?
Okay.
Roll that beautiful bean footage.
Yay.
Roll an
excited.
extra D8. That did not double. Roll an extra D8.
Okay, let's see. All right.
It was a D4.
Oh,
You
what's
just
it?
okay. You see the damage again. So on
Yeah.
on a crit, you double any dice rolled, but you don't add your modifiers to the extra damage.
Okay.
So you'll roll a D8
Got it. Hold
because
on.
you're doubling the dice rolled.
Oop, not that one.
We'll get there eventually. It's fine. All right, an extra 5.
We got it.
Hell yeah. Nice. Huge hit. Critical.
All right.
Finish up.
I think that's all I can do.
You don't have any more like key
I'm
for your.
looking. Well, the key unarmed strike doesn't take a key, but it. I think you have to do a one-handed weapon. I'm looking at it right now. Yeah. Nope. No, I can use it. I can use a bonus action.
I was wondering. I was like, I think you can just do it after
Yeah,
you use an
it's just
attack.
attack.
Period. Yeah.
Yep. I don't think it hits though.
12 does miss. So
Yep.
cool.
And then I'm gonna move back.
All right, he's gonna swing on you, and meets it beats. Damn.
Whoop.
You're taking 5 damage
Okay.
as the sword connects as you go to back up.
That would have downed me.
One hit. Yep.
Wee little baby Clementine.
That's why I backed up.
Yeah. Hey, you're playing correctly as that class. There you go.
I'm trying.
Yeah. All right.
Just also missing.
Yeah, it happens. Killua, you're up. Damn, that hits. Roll your damage. 4. Looking real messed up, but still up. Anything else?
No, I don't have bonus actions.
All right, top of the round, back around to Nisha.
Yay! I will
Finish
take
him.
on Rantok's face yet again. And use my rapier yet again.
Okay.
Bam.
Meets it beats. Finish this guy off.
Boop.
Wow.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's such overkill. Describe how you do it.
Okay. I chop him off at the knees and then slit his throat.
And with that, we are now out of combat.
Woo!
You said there was nothing significant in that room, right? It's just beds?
I did not say that.
Oh.
Okay.
I described
check
what's
it
in
out.
there, but you can still do like an
Okay,
investigation.
I'm
Search
gonna
the
go
room.
in there and what do I need to use to
Load
find
it.
out if there's anything?
All right, so you guys
Roll.
can
Your
roll me
eyeballs.
investigation.
Investigation, not perception.
I need
Correct.
Nisha to get off of me.
I got a 22 and an 8 on
I
investigation.
want to
Thank
try
you.
investigation for funsies.
All right, so Nisha. So Nisha. All right. So on one of the downed. What a weird. All right, so one of the bugbears has a belt pouch containing 33 silver,
Nice.
Ooh.
and he wears a an eye patch made of black leather set with semi-precious stones.
Oh, I like that.
Hell yeah.
So you
I
can-
think I might have actually noticed something that, hopefully.
What's that?
Oh, Rantok noticed something as well. Yes.
Oh, yeah. So you find
I got a
amongst
20.
the room here, there is an iron key. That you
Oh.
find.
Ooh.
Nice.
All right, so you
I'm
guys
gonna add the
found
eye patch
33
with precious
silver
silver.
and the eye patch. Yep.
Yeah. And we can disperse the silver amongst us. That's fine.
So
I don't need any
6,
silver.
and then
I'll just take 3, and then everyone else take... No. I'll just
Do you
take
know
1,
what
and everyone
kind of
else take
stone?
8.
Do you know what kind of stones?
It says semi-precious is what the.
Very precious. Do you
I
say
have
fresh?
a worth. I have a worth if you want to sell it at some point. It's, actually, yeah, you can actually write this
Okay.
down. So it is worth 50 gold.
50 gold. Okay. I will put that in my inventory. Think I did that right? We'll find out.
Sweet. Okie dokie.
And then we all get how many silvers? I'm sorry.
8.
8. Okay. Anything else that we found exciting?
That's all that you find in this room.
All right. Okay. We just move on then, huh?
So where have we been, and where do we still need to go?
I think we've been.
We
throughout
didn't do the
whole thing.
upper tunnel.
That. Oh, okay. There's a door in that upper room as well.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I will
Go
say as
this
well
way.
that if you guys, you kind of knocked out the current, like what was making noise. If you do want to hole up in this room, you probably could take a short rest if you want one.
Yeah.
I'd love
Let's go
that.
in the room that's not on fire
that.
because.
Yeah,
I
you
remember
did
we
set
set
like
that
the
on
room
fire.
kind of.
And it
somewhat on
has
fire.
beds anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a little,
Ew, but they're
it's a little,
gross.
it's a little stanky in here. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the exact wording was a strong smell of unwashed bodies and rotten meat.
There you go.
Yeah, that's a good description.
Ew.
Got
We'll stay
BO
in
and
here.
gross meat. Alright, so everybody's in the room. You guys can take a short rest. So if you want to use hit dice
Yes.
to get health back, you certainly
If we
can.
have 0 hit dice, that means no health back on a short rest, right?
Right. So on
Okay.
your sheet, you
I
can click the
didn't get-
short rest button. You can also click the hit dice if you want to roll hit dice.
How do
Okay.
you do that?
So on your sheet where it says, kind of like middle sheet where it says hit dice, and you have, it says
so
like,
hit point.
yeah, so you
Hit
actually
dice.
click on the word hit dice, like the words,
Okay.
and it will roll it for you and heal by that amount.
I would like to spend at least 30 minutes of meditating while everyone else is sleeping
Okay.
or whatever.
It's okay. So you
To
guys,
get my key points back.
yeah. So you're gonna take a little bit of an extended short rest to get some meditation going. So it'll be about 30-ish minutes. Okay.
But that's not everybody, right?
Is that a cat being weird?
Yes.
I don't know.
Which cat
is
is
it?
that?
Probably Dory.
It's not a sound. It's not a sound that one of our cats makes that I'm familiar with.
Are we all short resting in this room after having
Yes.
grabbed this stuff?
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to not, you can head off on your own, but it sounds like the majority of the party is.
Yeah.
I don't have any hit dice, so I'm just meditating.
Dory! What are you doing?
She's crying.
While
Oh,
we're waiting.
I thought you were the cat noise you were talking about when you said Adori.
No, I was calling to her. She would sit in the other room like crying. It's like, why? What's your deal?
Today's the first day I haven't been home in like 6 months.
Did we get any hit points
Cats are upset.
from a short rest?
Yes, you can
Yes,
roll your
that's why
hit
you-
dice and recover health.
Where is my hit dice?
Right
hit
underneath
dice
your current HP on your core sheet, click on the words hit dice.
Oh, I see. It's very small.
Yes.
Yeah.
That
So-
and hit dice refresh after a long rest. Is that what happens?
Yes, during a long rest, you recover a number of expended
nice.
hit dice
Nice.
up to half of your total hit dice rounded down.
Okay.
So if you
So I
have,
got a 7.
so you heal for 7 hit points.
Okay, that's what I just want to make sure. Okay.
So just make sure you remove one of your hit dice. Hit the down arrow. Take one of them away.
Mhm.
Whatever, because you've used one of them.
When do we recover hit dice?
So on a long rest, you recover up to half rounded down of your total hit dice. So if you have 2, you'll recover 1 on a long rest.
Okay, so I had 2 to begin with.
Yep. So you'll
So whatever
recover.
we
You
did.
used 1. When you take a long rest, you recover 1.
Okay, perfect.
Up to
And then-
half of your total.
Yeah, so I rolled an 8, so that's 4 HP.
No, it's 8
No.
HP.
Oh.
We're talking about whenever you recover the actual
Yes.
dice.
hit dice.
So like, if you have 2 hit dice total, you recover 1 when you take a long rest.
Got it.
So if you burn both right now, you only get 1 back when you take a long rest. Just FYI.
But if I hold on to 1 and we do a long rest later, then I'll have back up to 2.
Is there any
Correct.
reason why we couldn't just long rest here, or would it just be not fun because it's all stinky?
I'm trying to think. So you guys
I
got up.
guess those ladies are still waiting for us, right?
Yeah, well, you
Yes.
got up at the inn. You kind of immediately went to the bar, fought some ruffians, went here, went downstairs, and you've been here for like probably a couple hours. But I wouldn't think it's past early afternoon at the earliest.
Okay.
Like, it's not bedtime yet. So I mean, if you guys wanted a long rest, I don't know that I would long rest in somebody else's hideout that you haven't quote unquote cleared yet.
Cleared.
Probably
Haven't
not a
cleared.
good idea. Because as I like to say,
Um,
time doesn't stop in D&D. So if you guys take a breather, I do stuff in the background.
He sure
Oh my
does.
Mm.
Is on our item list. I've just been adding, like hitting the little plus symbol to add these things that we got. Like we have the gold earring set with ruby,
Mhm.
and an eye patch with the semi-precious stone. I've
Mhm.
just hit the little plus symbol, and that's
Yeah,
oh,
that's
yeah,
fine.
sure.
Mhm.
Okay.
Because it's not like a compendium item you can like drag and drop. It's kind of like a random thing, so you can just edit it, and we'll just
Okay.
keep track of it that way.
Yeah.
And then we'll sell them whenever we get somewhere. Sweet.
You're not wrong, Annie. Hey, rounds are only 6 seconds apiece, so gotta be real. Can't give a whole fucking monologue on your turn.
It's true, Annie.
Yes, I can. Are we allowed to move on yet?
I'm awake.
All right, so you guys have rested. You've meditated, what have you. You've rolled your hit dice as much as you wanted to. You guys are now free to do whatever you want.
I'm gonna leave the room. Oh, it's locked.
Did I lock it? No, it's just closed.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see what's up in this door.
Wasn't
Yeah,
that
I
the
want to
room
go
on
back
fire?
into this room.
The fire has since gone out and is smoldering because it's been 30 minutes.
Cool.
Okay.
It's burned through its available fuel, and it's just kind of smoldering where the tables
Um,
and barrels were.
I'm just gonna
I'm at
stand
least gonna
back.
listen at the door. I'm not gonna do anything crazy, but I'm just gonna listen.
All right, give me a perception check. Perception, not nature.
I did perception.
Joke's on you.
But hold on. Hold on.
We are holding.
Okay.
Am I
Nope.
supposed to
Whoa.
roll?
Ah!
Holding.
Nature, performance, perception.
I-
All right,
My roll 20 just likes to stack them up and then roll it all at once.
that's good. You don't hear anything.
Okay.
Can I just listen for funsies?
Sure. Give me a perception check.
I just like to participate.
You don't hear shit.
I try.
We
Alright,
ain't
I'm
found
listening.
shit.
Oh,
Larry hears something.
Larry also doesn't hear anything.
okay. There's nothing in there. I'm just gonna go in.
Larry
I'm gonna
hears
go
the
into
sound
that
of
door.
silence.
Wait, can we open the door? Is it locked?
The sound
It's
of silence.
the way they built this map. It's just like a wall. I have to delete it.
Okay. Oh,
make it
we're in the other
disappear.
hallway.
Is that a door
So-
right above you again?
There is.
Yeah,
one
let's
right
open
above
that door as well.
Wait,
Wait,
listen
let's
down at
listen.
first.
Oh, listen first. Okay,
Is
I'm
my
gonna click.
perception
Give me a
still
perception
what
check.
it was half a second ago? Oh, I guess
All right,
it is.
So, Killua, you also don't hear anything in this room.
Alright,
Okay,
open the
let's
door.
go.
Let's go in there.
All right.
Joke's on us. It's like a DC 25 whispering. They're whispering.
All right, so as you guys
Oh,
head
it
up,
looks like a
this
kitchen
room
or
appears to be a wizard's workshop.
Dibs.
Ooh.
Can
No,
we
investigation.
something. Oh,
Well, I guess I actually should have said this. A faint bubbling and dripping sound to be heard in this
Bubbling.
room. A rat scurries across the floor and takes refuge under a large work table set up with alembics? Weird. Retorts, distillation coils, and other alchemical devices. All of it stewing and bubbling away. Bookshelves are crowded with sheaves of parchment and strange-looking tomes.
is the rat significant or just flavor? Like, is that a
I don't know. You tell me.
wizard that's
I
in
did
a...
an investigation check, so can I
Okay.
take this stuff? Take it all. I'm
All right,
walking
so
around the
What
room.
are you guys doing?
I did an investigation check to see if I could take anything.
Okay, it's 22. All right, so
Anything to take.
the books and notes scattered around the room are basic texts on alchemy.
Ooh.
Is what you notice. Among the also you rolled what a 22. Yeah, okay. Among the books is a tome written in Dwarvish as well.
And we
You
know how
guys
to speak Dwarvish?
And you guys
Me.
speak Dwarvish.
Wait,
I feel
I
like
do.
Clementine should, right?
Rantok does.
I'm a gnome.
Oh hell yeah!
But I don't speak Dwarvish. I speak Gnomish.
Rantok does.
Well,
Right.
yeah, Rantok does. So
What does
So
it say?
I check out the book and I start reading it aloud for everyone to hear.
Okay. So Rantok, as you look at this book, it is the journal of an adventurer named Ermon, and describes the history of the lost mine of Phandelver and the Forge of Spells. In addition, Ermon records that a magic mace named Lightbringer was commissioned by a priest of Lathander, the god of dawn, from the mages working with the gnomes and dwarves of Phandelver's pact. The mace was lost when it went back a cave and its mine vanished from history.
That sounds like
Did you
something I
say-
want.
Did you just read a Mace of Light? I would be very interested in that.
Yeah, there's a legend of a Lightbringer mace.
Sounds like a cover Belmont tool.
And also, since you rolled well in your investigation checks, in the room, most materials don't really have much value to you, but there are 3 small bottles that hold some rare reagents. Mercury, Dragon Bile, and Powdered Nightshade.
That's a poison.
And I have some monetary worths if you were to sell them to an apothecary or an alchemist.
For
Who wants
sure.
to carry him so we can bring him back and sell him?
I can carry it. Did somebody grab all the rubies and jewels and stuff already?
I did.
Okay, are we splitting that up later?
You should have gotten the
she's
silver
got it in
pieces.
her inventory for selling it.
Rantok, did the book that you were reading mention a chalice of any type?
Let me check. I check. Do I need to roll anything?
Investigation.
See if I can read it well enough.
Son of a bitch. All three of us rolled a nat 20, but it was
Oh my
the
god.
wrong one.
Amazing. Sorry, what were you rolling for? I'm reading the thing.
Oh,
Reading-
I was
Or we
wondering
have
if there
to
was a
question-
challenge mentioned in the book.
yeah, so I was
What is it?
flipping
No
through to see if I could
chalice
find.
mentioned.
No index. Okay.
Okay, can we listen at the door?
Rantok, you should have gotten 8 silver pieces from the last
Okay.
room.
Let me add those.
And then I'm carrying the precious things to sell.
Got it.
And you put the potions in
That's
your.
me listening at the door.
Yeah, I've got the little vials, little potions.
You remember what they were?
No, I'm hoping they're written down somewhere. I know there was Nightshade. I heard that.
Poisons.
Dragging
Right.
something.
Maybe we can investigate those bottles again so we can get the names of them.
Can he
Just
not
stuffing
hear
them
us?
in there.
Huh?
Can he not hear us?
Sorry, talking about
He's
me?
reading.
I'm
Just
trying
give him a
to.
second.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
I'm trying to make sure I've got everything ready for like the next room before we.
Can we
So
get a
the-
repeat of what the poisons are?
So the vials you found are alchemical components, reagents.
Okay.
They are mercury, dragon bile, and powdered nightshade.
Dragon
Total,
bile, that's
total, they are worth 25 gold to an apothecary or an alchemist.
Okay, and mercury, 25 gold. Question
Also,
mark.
maybe throw some Nightshade into somebody's face and break it. And then
Might
they go,
maybe
"Oh,
pour it in somebody's chalice. Who knows?
yeah,
And then
good
I
call.
rolled a perception check to listen at the next door.
Okay. Let me just double check. Okay. Sorry, I was trying to make sure I'm ready for the next room. Alright, so you 25 perception. Okay, so you listen at the door and you hear kind of faint like
I'm a
Lol.
what?
Sorry. He's in and out.
I think I saw a magic wand.
Maybe Walnut would prefer us not saying her name. I just realized that. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Alright, anyway, you listen at the door and you hear some muffled whispers.
That's it. I don't even know what.
What are they saying?
That means there's
nat
something
20.
there.
Does anyone here speak muffle?
I do. On a regular basis.
Yeah, on a nat 20, you heard the people that are hiding to kill you. That's what you
Ooh.
heard. So
Ooh.
you're welcome.
I would like
Thank you.
to prepare an action.
What do you
Oh,
think this is?
Hello.
Well, I
I
didn't
would
know
like
if we
to
needed to
prepare an
figure out what
action.
language it was, like we did with the other door last time.
They are trying to be sneaky and stealthy and like whispering to each other so you can't hear what they're saying, but you hear them lying in wait for you. And as much
we
as I
could
will
take a
give you on
chance-
an ambush that you just
we
discovered.
could take a chance, and I could see if I can hit him with the dragon's breath or whatever it's called, breath of
Go
fire.
for it.
The breath weapon
just-
would be awesome. I can also do magic missile. If somebody can like sling the door open, I could
Yeah.
stand here and do magic missile, or even
And
Yeah.
back here.
And-
Before we go, hang on.
and
I have
also-
some cool spells.
yeah, but let's also set up around the door so that there's a murder sandwich already ready. Because if we know they're waiting, we can set up our own ambush. So
I need to be in the back.
Let me do here.
maybe Nisha on one. Yeah, because Nisha's a powerhouse, especially from the side. If you can hit sneak blast them, anybody I don't hit with the
Yeah.
fire, or if I just miss and they all go get him, I might just roll in that one again.
All right, so you guys are all set up.
Sorry, the
maybe we
reason I'm
could-
putting the chat is because it's a weird mess up thing on
Okay.
Roll20 where it just has like a bunch of symbols, so it doesn't actually tell me on my side unless I put it in chat.
Gotcha. All good.
Maybe we could send some vines to grab onto him. Maybe that'll give me an advantage, so I'm more likely to hit him, and maybe it'll all catch on fire.
Can I please prepare an action for once the door is open?
Sure. So you're preparing.
I would like to prepare.
Does that mean I do the same thing? I prepare like a breath weapon for when the door opens, so I can
Yeah.
just
Certainly.
go. Is there a different thing you?
I'm just
Is
going to
there a
put
different thing
a
to roll?
marker on your token just to know that, like, as soon as something happens... So if you're preparing an action, right, that means that you are... So in, like, combat, you can hold an action and then you can kind of trigger it whenever. Or, in this case, before combat, you can prepare an action to trigger as soon as combat starts, essentially.
Okay. And
So
then after
can
that,
I
we roll
have
initiative.
burning hands ready like he has his ready?
Yes.
So we both have fire cones.
Yes.
I'm gonna
Then,
move back.
then I'll
then.
just open the door because I don't have anything to prepare because I
Don't
have
open
no
the.
magic.
Don't just open the door. We're not
Yeah,
done.
mine-
I know, but I'm
or
saying I'm
usually
the one
find
who will
mine's
open
narrow.
the door for you.
Yeah. So the magic
Because
missile
all you guys are preparing.
that I'm preparing, I'm trying to prepare it for once the door is open and I can see an enemy through it. To be clear.
Tell me when you want me to open the door because I can't do any magic.
I'm not even waiting to see the enemy. As soon as that door opens, I'm just going.
Fire.
Yeah, fire.
All right.
Yeah, so am I.
So I will give
everyone
you
ready?
guys, if you roll a decent stealth on opening the door, I can give you guys
Okay.
a surprise round, since you guys are aware that they're there. They are
So
also
Nisha-
lying in wait, so if they hear you coming, you may not get a surprise round, if that makes sense.
Got a decent
Yeah.
stealth.
So whoever's
Yeah, so
opening the
Ni-
door, if it's Nisha, then that's your
I did.
stealth roll.
I did.
Okay.
I did it.
Alright, so I will check and see what their... into whisper toggle. Okay, good. So I'm going to roll their perception. Okay. Alright, so once you
they're idiots.
open the door, we'll trigger initiative. So you guys ready?
Okay.
So
Yeah.
we don't we
When
don't
do
get
I
to do our
roll?
action.
Yeah, when do I roll my breath weapon thing, or do I wait? for
Yeah.
it?
So, assuming that you guys got the drop on them, which I haven't divulged yet.
Yeah.
Once we trigger initiative, you guys will get a full round before they go as a surprise round. If you guys have to
Okay.
jump on them. If not, it'll just be flat
Okay.
initiative. So
Okay, so I don't actually have to like pre-click it so it's ready to trigger.
right,
We'll just figure out and then go.
yeah, because
Yeah.
it's
Okay.
in this case, it's still like you're both like waiting for it. All right.
All right. So I opened the door, and now we're just rolling for initiative.
Yes. So door is open, and let's get initiative.
So now they did not hear us.
Was I
you know, yet.
sneaky?
because that didn't show up for some reason.
Oh, that's good. We can get
Would I
magic missile kicking off early.
So we got the drop on them. Or do I need to roll my initiative? No.
1 second. No, everybody roll your initiative.
Okay.
Roll it anyway.
Just so we
And
have
then
it.
Alec is going to guide us through how this is going to go.
Did that not show
Okay.
up?
Perfect.
It should. All right. Whatever.
I rolled a shit initiative, guys.
Ah,
Sucks to suck.
it's red guys.
I'll say too
Humans.
that you. All right. So everybody in? Yes. Okay. Cool. So you guys did get the drop on them. They are. They didn't hear you open the door or whatever, and plus you're also wearing red cloak stuff, so like they're like, what the hell?
What?
So, with that, Clementine is the first to act. You guys get a full round before they can act. So Clementine's first up.
So,
So you can
magic
see
missile.
one of them.
yeah. Because that's the only one I can see all three of the magic missiles against that guy.
Okay, go for it. And magic missile auto hits. So
Do I have to just roll that 3 times?
yes. So -2. -2. -3. They're not very potent, but they auto hit, and so it's guaranteed damage. Nice.
Oh yeah.
So he takes
Hell
3
yeah,
magic missiles to the
Clementine.
face.
Woot.
Anything else for the time?
Clementine.
I don't think that there's anything. Wait. No, that's an action to cast. I think all of my stuff is a full action to cast, but I already cast something anyway, so I can't cast again.
Yep. Unless you can do a leveled spell and a cantrip in the same turn, but you can't do 2 leveled spells.
Oh, I can do a cantrip on this
Where
one?
I'm
If it's a bonus action.
Right.
Yes.
Well,
You
none of
can
mine are
in a
bonus
turn you can
actions.
do a leveled spell and a cantrip as long as they are action bonus action. Or if you have like quicken spell or something, you can also utilize that. But it's always only one leveled spell in addition to a cantrip if you got one.
No, that's the end of my turn. That's all I can
All right.
do.
The ruffians are not up. It's Killua.
I can see 2 of them right now. So does that mean if I do my cone, it will hit 2 of them if it hits? Is that how it works or no?
Your cone is also going to clip Nisha as well. You'd have to move up into the doorway.
I think it had a wider spread than we remember from last time. It
Yeah.
was like
So
Yeah,
this
'cause
should
it's-
hit all of them.
Let me see, because I have a animated spell template. So you're wanting to use Burning Hands, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is Burning Hands.
Yeah. Get them all.
wow.
Which is pretty good.
That's
so if we
awesome.
put it here, and then if we... Oh, I have to do like this. That's weird. Okay. So... Alright. Alright, so it roils through the door. I'll say you can hit all 3, honestly. That's a pretty good spread on that thing.
Fuck yeah.
I think that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because it's like that, so... Alright, cool. So all 3 get hit with it. It is a dex save, or else they take... Well, you throw the spell description in the chat if you don't mind. I think it's a save or take damage, but I'm not positive on that. Okay, so... on a failed save or half as much. So it's a save or take half as much. Okay. Or save and take half, or fail and take the full. They need to make dex save against your spell DC, so I need to make 3 dex saves. Alright. Going top to bottom. They've got a decent dex. Let's see what they get. First one saves, going to take half. Second one saves and will take half. Third one.
Come on, one of them's got to fucking
Are they
fail.
getting 20s?
They're not
That's a
like
fail.
at disadvantage since we got the jump on them.
No, they were waiting on you guys as well.
They just didn't hear us open the door, but I've
Yeah.
also attacked them now, so they're like aware,
Mhm.
Yeah.
kind of.
Okay, so go ahead and roll your 3d6. 2 of them take the full, one of them's going to take half.
It already rolled it.
Oh, it's up above 11.
It's
Okay,
11.
cool. All right, so let me send to back. If I can click on these guys. All right, so fire roils through and royally fucks these guys up. Why is... Oh, that's right. This dude's dead because Clementine already hit him. So, hell yeah.
Oh,
Yeet.
And then this dude takes half, which I'm going to say is 6. So, all right. Anything else on your turn?
Get out of the way so Rantok can do it.
Cool.
do the same thing.
All right. Rantok, you're up.
Alright, do I need to move forward to adjust the cone for the...
Yes.
Breath
You
weapon?
get like in the doorway.
Okay. Get right there.
I'm gonna honestly, it's the same. I think it's
Yeah.
the same cone, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically.
So,
So first
fucking
I need
go
to
for it.
roll...
I think it's more
Nope.
dex saves. I
Nope.
think. Wow, same 11. Crazy.
Yep, yeah, sorry, I was trying to roll my other dice. That's the
Okay.
wrong one.
So I think it's going to be, I think it's dex saves, right? Is that what the breath weapon is? I think it's the exact,
Yeah,
almost the
for
exact
the-
same.
For the enemy. Let me see if I can throw it in chat.
Yeah. Commute from Anthony, go look it up.
Alright.
Okay, so saving throw is... Oh, we calculated this before. So it's 8 plus con modifier plus proficiency. So what was it, like 12 or something, I think?
What's your charisma
Dex.
modifier, Nurk? The big
Uh,
number.
there's 2. The big number's 2.
And then at the very top of your screen, like just to the left where it's your armor class is, it says proficiency bonus. What's that number?
2.
Okay, so 12.
But it's con modifier.
Oh, con? I'm
So
sorry.
his con modifier
I
is
said
0,
charisma.
so it's 8 plus 2 is 10. So 10
bad.
on the... You're good. Yep. So 10 on the DC, so they need to make a 10 DC dex, or else they take half as much on a save. All right. So let's see if they take 6 or 11 damage. Brutal either way. Meets it beats on the top one, so he's going to take 6 and still dies. Just FYI.
Lol.
So this dude is toast.
Is the other one also going to take 6 and still die? So does he even need to roll?
No. Alright, second one. Let's see if he makes the save. If he doesn't make the save, he is also toast.
That's what I was saying.
If he saves, he's fine. Alright, so if he saves, he did. He saves, he's going to take half, which is 6. Very messed up. Still up, though. I don't know why his health bar isn't showing.
Oh, there it is.
Okay. I was like, I think it's just because he's in the corner. Yeah, it's just like
Yeah.
slightly behind the wall. Okay, whatever. Anyway, alright. Anything else for your turn?
I step just out of the way slightly.
Cool.
To make room for other people.
Alright, Orwick, you are up.
All right. I'm gonna scoot up this way, and I want to try to shoot a dart at the guy that's on fire in the corner that's still standing.
Okay.
Or throw a dart. Would it be?
I'm going to say that I don't think, without getting in the doorway, he's kind of like, they were flanking the door trying to like be sneaky.
We can't see
He's
him.
kind of like against the wall a little bit. It's like the flame like roiled through and burned, but I think he's not, from your vantage point, I think it'd be hard to see him.
I'm gonna.
Like,
go,
I would,
I'm just
you
gonna,
can make it with disadvantage from there. I'll put it that way.
I'm gonna go in the room then,
Okay. Sweet.
and then I will do a quarterstaff.
Beat his ass. Nat 20. Fucking do it, dude.
Hell yeah.
All right.
Finish him. Yeah, just got by you kill him.
He's on fire, but I have a quarterstaff, so I just pick him up and throw him across the room with the pole part of it.
Hell yeah. With that, we are out of combat.
Yeah. Loot the
Okay.
room.
I want to
Loot
look
the
around this room. Yeah.
All right.
Look around the room.
We're gonna
Let's
do a
take some-
quick luck check.
Luck check.
What?
You've had your safe
because-
version set up, and I'll have mine.
All right.
You're a rascal. You're a rascal with no respect for knights.
All right.
Not.
No respect for anything.
Somebody give me a high or low as far as you
Not.
want that. High or low?
Hi.
High. All right. 72. Okay, so the multiple fire attacks that lit this room on fucking fire. You managed to get over to the desk, and there's a piece of parchment there that you quickly like pat out before it burns up.
Awesome.
Is it in Dwarvish again?
I did investigation and got 21 for this room.
So Killua, as you run up, you saw this piece of paper and you saved it from burning. And as you look at this, you find a letter that is it started to burn but didn't fully burn, and you can make out parts of it. It says, Lord Albric, my spies in Neverwinter tell me that strangers are due to arrive in Phandelver. They could be working for the dwarves. Capture them if you can, kill them if you must, but don't allow them to upset our plans. See that any dwarven maps in their possession are delivered to me with haste. I'm counting on you. And where the signature is has been burned off.
Are they talking about us? Is that what we're supposed to infer?
You tell me?
I just got here, so they don't know I'm part of the party.
I mean, we weren't working with dwarves, were we?
I don't think so.
No.
Just goblins.
You were hired by the dwarven Rockseeker brothers.
Oh, they're dwarves?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
Gundren Rockseeker
So
is a
they're
dwarf.
trying to kill. So the letter was saying they need to kill us.
So if you recall, and I know
I
that
don't.
Walnut wasn't here earlier, but when you guys first on the road, Gundren Rockseeker and Sildar had been captured. They took them out to the cave. You guys found Sildar, but Gundren was gone, as well as his map to Wave Echo Cave, the lost mine of Phandelver. So this implicates that whoever was over this little gang here had sent a letter that is saying, hey, people are coming to town. If they could be working for the dwarves, capture them and get the maps if you can, any dwarven maps, which they did capture Gundren. and took his map. So that kind of all meshes together a little bit here on this as far as... and you also... You'd heard the name Black Spider before as well. There's a stamp on this that has a Black Spider stamp on it.
Bad news, man.
These bitches.
Alright, and also with that good investigation, there's a chest at the foot of the bed in this room.
Okay.
Alright.
Is it locked?
Yes, actually.
Mm.
Yeah, if Nisha
I don't
wants
have
to
any
try
luck. I can
and unlock it.
Don't we still have an iron key for something?
Yeah,
do.
I have an iron key.
And you can try it if you would like.
Let's see if
Yeah.
it fits.
You wanna try your own key first?
I'll pull out the iron key and give it a shot.
Okay. It does not fit this lock, unfortunately.
So what do I need to do to open it? Sleight of hand?
Thieves' tools.
These tools. Do I?
Yes,
Just
on your
hit
far left of your
thieves'
sheet
tools?
above your proficiencies. Your tools. Underneath all your stats to the far left of your sheet. There's
Damn,
like a
these
tools.
tools.
Yeah. It's kind of not going well. Anybody want to assist and
With-
describe how
can
you're
I get-
assisting?
I cannot.
Punch it.
You just give a help
I
action, is
kick
what
it
I'm saying.
open.
Can
Like
I
a
just
sleight of
shoot
hand
my
check?
short bow at it?
You guys can try and break it.
Can I kick it?
I'm gonna shoot my short bow.
Okay. A
At the
14,
chest.
that's a very small, very specific target. It thuds into the chest and does not hit the lock.
Can
Can I use a spear to pry it open?
You can try with a spear.
Can I just do a strength?
You can
Smash
do a
it?
strength with the whatever you're trying to do. It definitely hits it. Roll the damage on it. Let's see what kind of damage you put up on that thing.
Are you attacking the chest or the lock?
The lock.
Did it not roll?
Click on the spear words in chat. Roll the damage for it.
I'm clicking on it and hitting public roll and submitting
There
one.
you go.
Okay.
It went.
Nice.
No,
Three
there.
pierces.
Sweet. So
It
you're
was just frozen.
So finally the lock pops free and is open. And inside the chest you find some goodies. I'm going to paste it into
Ooh.
chat. It's 180
Ooh, look at all
silver,
those.
130
Holy shit.
gold, and a silk pouch containing 5 carnelians. 2
Wow.
paradox
Wow.
and 1 pearl.
Jeez.
Someone
Who wants
write
to
all
carry
that
the
down.
jewels?
I've
Yeah, who
got
wants to
a
carry
pocket full
them?
of chemicals currently.
My character's
I
the monk, so he's not very
again.
interested in any of this
Chemicals.
stuff.
I can carry them because I already am carrying the other jewels. And we can split up the silver pieces again. And the gold pieces.
I mean, I have a backpack. I can carry plenty of stuff.
Then you carry it.
Okay.
Yeah, just get all the gold.
And
You
then
get the
write
gold.
down.
Why don't we split the silver and the gold pieces, and then
Yep.
Nurk can take all the valuable stuff.
5 carnelian.
So everybody gets 35. Is that 35
No,
silver?
no.
Brain? What's happening? 36.
Yeah, 36 SP. Everybody
Okay.
gets 36
No.
spus.
36.
It's divided by 5 people.
You said 36.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I have 69.
Nice.
Nice.
You won the game.
And then
sorry. How many gold? How many silver pieces?
36.
36.
It does
26
36 silver pieces.
gold.
And
26 gold pieces.
yeah, 26 gold pieces.
69, man. Is that why you said 69?
yeah,
And you said 29 gold pieces?
26.
26.
Is this a lot of money? I'm not sure. I'm a monk. I don't know. I don't have a lot of money anyway.
It's a lot of money.
Everybody give me a perception check.
What's
Hello.
going on?
If I must.
That's what you're trying to find out.
That's not good.
Less than ideal.
Sometimes got the best, so.
That's not a good thing.
Larry.
Okay.
Something sneaky as a foot.
Someone was hiding under the bed.
So I'll say that
We already did an investigation. It shouldn't be coming from this room. It might be someone coming from the room where Clementine is.
It's dressed as a mimic.
so beyond things that you might have seen here, what have you, Killua, you do notice with your perception and your very good investigation check, there's a slight crease in the wall over here, like a line that kind of looks like what is that? And as you go to look at it, you kind of give it a slight push, and it is a secret door that was slightly ajar.
Hell
What?
yeah.
Ooh, somebody ran away.
We need to go look.
100%. Ooh, stairs.
Ulrich, do you want me to use lay on hands to restore some of your HP?
Oh, yes, please.
And Killua, at the top of the stairs, there is another slightly ajar
Let me,
secret door if you want to push on it.
I
Do it real quick.
not until everyone else is ready.
I can give you 8 HP.
What? I won't die. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well-
That's the rest of my lay on hands, but if we end up in combat, I also have a healing spell, and I have 2 slots total.
Excellent.
Can I
So
do
I
a
can-
perception check before I open it?
Sure.
When we were talking about the stairs, it was really funny. I was like, man, this is like a dungeon. And then I remember what game we were playing.
Where are the dragons?
Yeah.
It's slightly ajar. You don't hear anything coming on the other side of it.
Okay, I'm talking to my teammates. Do y'all want me to open this next door or just go down the stairs?
Go down.
Go down.
Everybody go down the stairs and we'll join you and then let's go together.
So it's actually going up. Actually, those stairs are.
Oh, up.
Sorry, up the stairs.
Okay,
The
because
stairs
there's
are gonna go
another
first,
slightly
because-
ajar thing right here. That's why I'm asking.
Yeah, open it.
Open.
You do want me to open it? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll move in.
Most definitely.
It's just boxes.
Oh, we're back in that cavern area.
Investigation.
Yeah, I see. I recognize the bridge.
Oh, yeah. Okay, we can leave now.
Oh, so
Alright.
we can go up those stairs. That's the only thing we have left because we
Yeah.
already went through all this stuff, right? So we don't
Yeah.
need to do investigation here.
Unless
Let's
they
go
have like another
upstairs.
nickel nickel.
Do what?
Unless they have
We
like
just did
another.
a big circle. We did a big
Yeah.
circle.
So
Big old circle.
you head out,
Right
and
here.
this slightly ajar that you definitely did not see coming through the first time. So you're pretty positive this secret door that was ajar just now was closed earlier.
Okay.
But you don't see any trace of anybody in this room that you can see.
So
We
maybe
need
the
help.
person that the letter was to escaped.
How deep is that crevasse?
There's a secret way out down here because I labeled everything last time.
Let me see what it says about the crevasse.
Do you guys see where I'm pinging?
Yes.
Yeah, let's go to the secret way out.
Yeah, there's a secret way out, and then there's something down here to the down and to the right. I don't remember what I
Back
labeled
to
it
cellar.
The crevasse.
Back to
This
cellar.
steep-sided fissure is 5 to 10 feet wide and 20 feet deep.
20 feet deep.
Its
I'm
rough
wondering if
walls
I
could be
can-
climbed.
Guys, I might be able to jump down here. Maybe if we follow this crevice out one way or the other, maybe there's another secret way. Because above and below, looks like there's
This
two
is-
different ways if we can get down there.
There's a way out right here.
Well, but there might be some secret stuff.
Oh,
I don't know.
is
I don't
that-
know if I can handle that.
is that
All right,
dark area up north
I
like a
yell at my
passageway?
friends, "Don't run away yet! I'm gonna try something."
Clementine can't handle that. She can't go down the crevasse.
That
but
is
I'm
true.
athletic and fairly large, and should be able to get out, especially if you guys are nearby to help pull me back up.
It literally says its
Is that
rough
a
walls are
passageway?
easily climbed without an ability check. So
Well,
you
there
will
you
fall
go.
and hit your face.
All right, so
I'll
I
still
climb
fall
down
and hit
here.
my face, so I'll stay up.
Did it work? Am I down there?
You are in the bottom. The bottom
right,
of the crevasse feels unnaturally cold.
Ooh. Can I? Let's see.
Ice
I'm gonna
dragons.
use.
And currently heat to the bottom among
My-
broken and well-gnawed bones is having a half-eaten, chewed-on body.
Oh, I
Ew.
bet this is like a death pit for that Nargor.
And
Yeah.
it occurs to you that
Nothic.
You should probably get out of
yeah,
it.
that Nothic was probably gnawing on this man.
Yeah, but we killed him, so hopefully he doesn't have a buddy.
Hopefully.
I...
down there.
Where is it? Divine Sense. Do I have any Divine Sense left? Yeah, I've got a Divine Sense.
Okay.
I'll use one to see if I sense any other evil presence
So
around.
as you use this, the area at the bottom of this crevasse emanates a faint necromantic aura.
Mm-hmm. All these people we killed are gonna come back and fight us again.
And there's
Just like
also
themselves.
a slight ping, kind of like amongst a pile of kind of gnawed bones.
Ping.
All right, I want to go investigate that ping. Which way is it?
It's just somewhere in the crevasse, and not really.
Oh, somewhere in the crevasse. All right, I walk up this way, just
Okay.
kind of feeling things out.
So you kind of feel like where this device is kind of pointing to this kind of spot, and you kind of brush off kind of the bones out of the way. And there's a chest here.
Ooh.
Am I the right
Iron-
spot for where the chest is?
Are you the one
Sure.
with
Iron
the
key.
key?
I reach out and I just touch it.
It's just a battered wooden chest.
Just a better wooden chest.
Is it locked?
How big is it? Can
You have
I?
the key?
Oh yeah,
Um,
iron key. I have an iron key.
It's
Is there
it's
a lock on it?
good, probably 4 feet wide or so. It's pretty large, sizable.
And is it locked?
Popping.
It is not
Right.
locked, actually. It's kind of battered
Right.
and kind of like it's been repurposed for something. Like it was kind of trashed and somebody like used it.
Okay. If it's unlocked,
It's a toilet.
then
It's a
I
shitter.
open it.
Okay.
It might be that I open it. I investigate.
So, there's actually quite a lot in here. And I will tell you that this is actually the secret stash of the Nothic.
Oh,
Oh.
I
I usually
well,
have magic items.
What kind of stuff was he into?
Disgrace is coming down.
Alright, so I'm going to give you this first. About what you see in the chest.
Oh, yeah. Oh, and a scroll of augury? Augury?
Augury.
Yeah.
Malachite gems?
So, augury.
All right, so I'll set the scroll down to the side for a moment because I want to open it up and investigate it. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and start splitting up the coins amongst everybody that it has.
Fun
Are you
fact,
gonna
I
So,
just have that
32
spell.
32 uspas for everybody.
Okay.
This is what it looks like.
32.
And let's see, 120. So 24 gups.
Okay. How many gups?
24.
24, okay.
Alright, so this is for augury. So a spell scroll means that you can cast without needing to use a spell slot. But this is a... I just
I
closed
have
it.
augury.
Okay, so you can cast it. I think also, let me double check. I literally just had this
There
open.
you go.
Okay, yes. So that. It is a
Rantok, are you carrying the gems again?
cleric,
Yeah,
druid,
the rest
or
of the stuff's in
wizard
my back.
spell. So either I guess Clementine as well for the sorcery stuff. Alright, so either Clementine or Killua could use the augury scroll.
Okay.
It's basically a free
Y'all
casting of that
wanna-
spell.
Yeah, do y'all want to take turns with it? Anybody want to give it a shot first?
I think it's a one-time use.
Yep, it's
but
a
I'll take
one-time
it.
use. It's a free casting of the spell. You have to use a slot, but once you use it, the spell is the scroll is consumed.
I can take it, so I don't have to use that spell slot, and Killua can focus on attacking.
All right, I give the augury to Clementine.
All right, and also Rantok, the chest also holds a sword.
Ooh, I pick it up
Nice.
and I look at it.
Just
It
a
is-
sword.
It is a +1 longsword and a silver
Ooh.
chased scabbard. The sword is inscribed with the name Talon, and its hilt is worked in the shape of a bird of prey with outspread wings.
Without spread wing.
Mhm.
Cool. And you
Is it
said that has the
+1
name
Anybody,
Talon.
anybody that wants to give me a history check?
That's what I was going to ask
see
if I could do a
can-
history check on that.
Yep. Can see what they
Just
know
since I'm
what
already
this
holding it.
was. What this is.
I'll
So-
try it.
Yeah, maybe somebody knows.
Who-
I don't
Who's
know.
holding the potions of healing? I just want to make sure that
Rantok said he-
somebody has noted that.
I have
got
them.
it. But Rantok has them.
So Nisha
And I
actually
got
knows
for my computer.
this story. Yep. So Nisha knows this story.
Just for fun.
Tell us about the story.
So Nisha, you
okay.
see it. You know that this sword once belonged to a great knight named Aldith Tresendar, known as the Black Hawk.
Black
Sir
Hawk.
Aldith died fighting off the orcs that attacked through the hidden caverns below this manor, below his manor. Talon was lost here until the Nothic found it. So actually, he was actually the original owner of this manor before it came into disrepair, and the Red Brands took it over. That's his +1 sword. So in your sheet, you can drag and drop a +1 longsword.
All right, do I go to the compendium for that?
Yes, if you search compendium and do longsword, there'll be a +1 option, and you can just drag that onto your sheet, and it will add it. You now have a +1 sword.
Long sword.
And +1 just means you
Why?
have +1 to damage and attack while using that sword. So
All right, I see. Long sword +1.
Yep.
2024 long sword +1 essentials kit. Long sword +1 dungeon master's guide.
yeah, use that one. Just drop it onto your. You can just drag it onto your sheet.
Your sheet cannot be opened in its own separate window to do that.
Correct. Must be still nested in the Roll20.
Just a reminder.
Okay. It just popped up in my other weapons and attacks spot now.
Oh yeah.
Go.
Yep. There you
Under
go.
my rapier.
There you go.
All right. Sweet. And yeah, it says longsword +1. Blah 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 blah.
Yep. So it's
Oh,
got
that's a two-handed
plus-
weapon, right? Longsword.
So you can do a single or two-handed attack. It
with
only
that particular
added the
weapon.
two-handed, looks like. For whatever reason. But you can do it one or two. Let me see if I can add the this one-handed attack.
Are we
'Cause
going
you're
out
you're
the
a
secret?
paladin. Sword
Yeah,
plus-
is that also true for my rapier and or my hand axe? Or hand axes?
We're
I
gonna
think I
add
have
it
two.
twice. There we go. Okay, so delete. Yes. So, yes, most weapons you can do either one or two-handed, and it typically will add some damage if you do it two-handed, but it depends on kind of the weapon.
Yeah.
I can think like a more strength-based
then-
weapon, like a longsword, has differences because you get more strength behind using two-handed, whereas a finesse, like you don't get any extra for using a finesse weapon with two
Yeah.
hands. If that makes sense.
Okay, and then one last question because I haven't tried this yet. I do have a shield
So, yeah,
in
so
my
like your
pack.
longsword two-handed is a D10, your longsword one-handed is a D8, plus
Okay,
your
okay.
plus your modifier. So.
All right, so if I'm wielding like my hand axe or my rapier one-handed, can I hold my shield from my pack with my left hand? Is that part of combat to hold a shield?
Yes. So that's something that there. So the longsword, I also added twice. I'll fix that. All right. So yes, if you are actively using your shield, you can only attack with one hand. If you want to like, kind of like secure your shield and attack with two hands, then we're going to, if you get hit, we'll subtract the AC bonus from the shield off of your AC. So instead of having 19, you would instead have 18 or 17, whatever the shield bonus minus is.
Okay.
Yeah, your shield is +2 to AC, so if you use a two-handed attack, for the rest of that round, you'll be at 17 AC.
Okay, that makes sense. So the 19 is already reflecting the +2 I'm getting from the shield.
That's correct. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. So if you are utilizing, that's why whenever Killua did it earlier, I was like, let me see if you're using a shield or not, because if you are using a shield and you're adding that to your AC, you can only use a one-handed. If you want to do two-handed, then we need to subtract it from your AC for that round, because you can't like, two-handed them go back to the shield like in one turn, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Are we going out the secret tunnel now?
Well, I was gonna see if there's anything up here, if that looks like a cave that goes into a different area. paint.
It's just kind of like the
Dead end
refuse
ish.
chute, just a bunch of
Okay.
garbage.
Larry,
And then what about if we go down to this end?
you keep setting off the thumbs up, scratching.
Oh.
Yeah, it's
You're
kind of the same
scratching
thing.
like
It's just like
this.
a hole, and
Dead end.
you can
Okay.
kind of feel too that
That's
like
funny.
this necromantic. Give me an Arcana check, actually.
Okay.
It's not working on my.
Okay, so you felt this necromantic magic in here. It was actually a side effect of the Nothic that had casted in here that organic matter in the crevasse ages and decomposes at half the normal rate. That way it had more time to feed. So this was
Okay.
its like feeding trough where it was lingering the
It
rotting.
was basically a giant refrigerator, so its food would last longer.
Yes, yes. And also those that since you guys are out of town, I don't think you would recognize the body that's been gnawed on, unfortunately. Yeah, I don't think you guys are gonna know who that is because you guys aren't from here. So,
I can investigate the size of the body, right?
but you can either try to bring him out with you, or if you want to just like describe him to somebody or whatever. So,
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I look at the body and describe the height and build, even if we can't recognize the face at all.
okay. Yep. So you can tell somebody later like what you found.
All right, I'm gonna crawl up out of the crevasse and rejoin everybody and go, "Hey, I gave you some jewels and some stuff, and I also found a body. Let me tell you about it."
Nice.
All right, are we going out this way?
I'm
Are
heading
we
out.
not going up those stairs that we found?
We already went there.
We went there.
Up the stairs?
That's the hallway with the 2 separate doors.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay.
Yep. So just as a quick reminder, you guys did leave that family
No,
back in that room.
I think I thought they went out.
no, we
manor.
escorted them out. I made note of that multiple times. Whether or not anybody heard me is not my problem. I said it several times, and I have it in my notes.
Well, the only reason why I bring it up is because there's a giant pit in the floor, so I would have been like, hey, like, how you guys gonna get them out with the giant pit in the floor?
Yeah, I don't remember taking them out.
We can bring them back this way.
Okay.
Where are they? This way?
They were up in the cellar.
And I can just say, if you guys just want to bring them out with you through the secret tunnel, whatever, like, that's fine. We can just make that
Yeah.
work.
Okay.
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 So
Let's try
I'll allow
them.
that you guys guide them back to out of this place. And we're gonna pop back out.
Secret tunnel?
I mean, I guess if we're done here, we're gonna pop out to the overmap.
All right.
Yeah. So
Secret
cool
tunnel.
beans.
Secret tunnel. Tunnel.
Okay, so pop you guys onto the overworld map. Boop.
Whoa.
Okay, and so I've been using this token to represent you guys. You guys pop out, secret tunnel. Oops, on the wrong computer. You're in this patch of woods down here.
Oh, cool.
Is where the tunnel came out at.
Because we went into Trezendar Manor, right?
Yes.
That's how we did all of this.
Yes.
Yep.
E. We
do
can sell our
percep-
shit.
Can
You guys pop out, and you're in a patch of woods.
Can we do a perception check to see if we see anything else around here that would be, like, it would stick out in the woods? Like, that doesn't look like it belongs here.
Sure.
People, structures, other weird hidden entrances.
Sure.
Are we where the token is?
Yes.
In the trees?
Yep.
Okay.
Need to, I guess, refresh my page here. It's not opening.
Do I
Starts
need?
with the
We can do
hydrate.
it. What would a nature check be for?
Are these berries poisonous?
Ah,
Wait, no, I guess no. Sorry, that's survival. Nature is
Navigating a forest,
like
probably.
know your
what
way.
kind of animal print is this? Like it's what kind of tree is this? Or like kind of that stuff I would say.
Oh, then I can
Survival's
do a
like
nature check.
making a fire or like what's poisonous or like Boy Scout shit.
Nature check. Bam.
Okay, so double check.
For intrigue.
I want to just look at my notes on the secret tunnel to see what it says about where it comes out at.
And
Just
maybe
double check.
Secret botanist. Nisha, secret botanist.
Crevasse. Barracks. Where's the thing for the tunnel? Sorry guys, one sec.
Here, I'll just
I
keep playing secret
find-
tunnel.
Yeah. Yeah, see?
And Mima's with us, right? Mima and their family.
Yes, the
Okay.
family.
They don't live here. They're from like a different town.
They were from a different town, and they fled it whenever it got overrun with zombies.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
And we took this job from like the town master or mayor. I forgot what his
Mayor.
name was. So we should go get paid.
100%.
All right, so you're just in a patch of woods. The entrance is kind of like disguised a little bit, but nothing really crazy and nothing out of the ordinary. And you guys can
Right.
easily see like the woods aren't that thick. Like you can kind of see like okay, like that's the way to town. Put it that way.
We gotta go sell all our stuff and get her paid.
Yeah. Town Master's Hall is like where the guy is, right?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. Let me pull up my thing for the town so I can remember anything about this. That'd be great. Where's my Phandelver map? There we go. Town description, encounters, yada yada yada. Okay. Okay.
I don't remember the name of the town master. I'm trying to look it up.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to. I
Oh.
wasn't sure how far we get today.
I
Okay.
can look it up.
So you guys, Townmaster Hall.
Toblin. No, he owns the inn.
Important
Middle-aged
NPCs.
female.
Harbin Wester.
Harbin.
Harbin Wester is the Townmaster. Yep.
Now let's go find Harbin. We last saw him in the Stonehill Inn this morning.
You're right.
So
And
we
I
could
need to
ask
take a long
Toblin,
rest.
The owner.
So you guys come out, you emerge from the hideout, and it's kind of like early evening. The sun's just like starting to set a little bit.
So maybe a
Let's go.
long rest and then get paid.
Or go play quarters, long rest, and then get paid.
Yeah, we could go. If it's sun's going down, we could go get some food and see the people. See if any.
Do the prison or the former prisoners have a house here? Like, are they gonna go back to their house,
Yeah, do.
Let me look at.
or do we need to pay for their
stuff.
inn?
So. All right. Captives. Dendrar and her 2 teenage children.
Did anybody
shit.
have anything to say about the body I described?
So as you guys were leading them out, Myrna Dendrar lets out a gasp and begins crying as that is her husband that is dead in the bottom of the crevasse.
Oh.
Awesome.
They do live here in Phandalin.
Okay, so they can go back to their house.
Yep. Yep, so they're gonna go back to their house.
Which
And
one's there?
Rantok no longer has to worry about finding out who the boy is.
Yeah, right. We know who the dead guy was in the bottom of the trench.
They
Their house
lost
isn't
the
labeled, so-
man in the house. We might need to give them some jewels or something to make sure that they're going to be okay.
We can do that once we sell them.
I'm just picturing it now because of the delayed knowledge that we found out. We're walking away. They're like going back to their house sobbing, and and then Rantok's like, "Oh, I think that was her husband." What?
So you need
Oh,
a
that makes
man in the
sense. That's why
house,
they're
huh? Yeah, their house isn't labeled, but it's in town. Somewhere.
Got it.
Pick a house, it's theirs. Anyway.
I would like to do a long rest.
Okay.
At the inn.
Yeah, I want to go back to the inn. Because the inn has, like,
Ed.
you can get food and drink downstairs, right?
Yep.
Like a tavern.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Does
I
this
wanna go in
D&D
there.
version have like differences on what room you buy, or does it not matter? It's
Yeah.
just
It does actually.
long rest.
I've got to. I dumped in chat way back, but it's the like lifestyle cost or whatever.
Yeah.
Just like, do you want like a squalid room or like a nice room or like whatever?
We have money now.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do. I would like
Let's
a
see
nice
if
room.
it's under
I'll still share with somebody.
expenses, lifestyle expenses. Here we go. Let's see if I can find it here. Okay,
Sorry.
so
I'll share with Nisha.
lifestyle
A nice room.
expenses.
Yeah.
Okay, so here is food, drink, and lodging tables. Thank you, DM's guide. Oh, the debt looks terrible. Sorry. Okay.
Oh, we can get.
Jesus Christ. All right. Anyway, there. I've got. Let me just do this. Let me just do this because this is gonna make way more sense than me trying to dump the whole table on there. So here's what you got for lodging. That still looks terrible. All right. Fine. All right. There is squalid, poor, modest, comfortable, wealthy, aristocratic for the inn stay.
I'll do modest.
So modest is 5
do
silver
modest.
per night.
You want to do modest?
Yeah, I'm fine with modest or comfortable.
Yeah.
Here.
We're gonna split, right?
Yeah.
Let me see if I can better paste this into Discord, maybe. Let me see if that works better.
I'm a monk, so I'm just going to sleep on the floor of somebody's room.
No, that also looks terrible. All right, great.
So you get to
Dumb.
split the cost,
Sure.
or 1/4 the cost.
We can afford aristocratic rooms. Like it's
Yeah,
not
so
much.
that's the room. There's also meal costs. There's also wine, you know, whatever, like meals, whatever. There's anything you can think of. There's possible prices for it. So
Rantok, are you gonna split with Auric?
Oh, I was thinking me and Nisha would get a room.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That
Killua.
sounds a
I
little
thought
interesting.
you were older men, so I'm gonna go hang out with him. Killua,
Alright.
do you want to share a room with Walnut? With Auric?
Yeah, I'll pay for a room. He can sleep on my floor for free.
So as you guys get back into the inn, you see your buddy Sildar's in there.
This bitch.
Oh.
Hey, what's up, Sildar?
Hello. It's been a while. What are you guys
Been a
get up to?
while. Sorry.
I don't
You
think
have
I've
some
met you
freaking
so far.
enemies trying to steal maps. What are y'all hiding?
Well, the cave, like the lost mine of Phandelver. That's what, you know, the whole thing.
Why would anyone else want that?
Untold riches. The lost well of spells. Like, I mean,
I haven't met this person yet, have I?
He was with the party, I think.
When you were
When I-
introduced,
right.
he was there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So I was overhearing
Um,
about the mines. Then I'll let him know that we found out about Lightbringer. Is that what he's after? In the end.
All right, so let me just. It's been a bit. So let me just dump some info into chat about Sildar because it's been a little bit since we've done this campaign. We've got Walnut's news. So let me just dump some stuff because this is all fairly common. So yeah. All right, Sildar. Okay, sorry. Trying to figure out what I can and can't give away. Alright, so here's this. Alright. And then Sildar has provided you guys with the following knowledge as well. That you guys are all up to. Alright, so he's also given you... Sorry, guys. I'm trying to make sure...
You should be sorry.
Yeah, I should be. Okay. Just, again, it's... Like I said, we've been doing this for a bit. Okay. And then... So this was all, like, described to us. So...
I'm copying and pasting this into our notes.
Please do.
That you guys should all have. I
Yeah,
shared it
definitely
with
have
y'all.
that.
Yeah.
I shared it with you.
This is my notes.
Okay.
That
So that's
works?
everything from Sildar that you guys have learned. Walnut, you wouldn't know some of this stuff because you haven't really talked to him yet, but you did meet him. And the party would know the rest of this stuff. It's gonna get you clued in on like what's going down.
Excellent.
So,
Jump scare. Dan!
what's up, Dan?
Hey, buddy.
That's kind of where we're at. And again, the Rockseeker brothers are dwarves, so that kind of, just in case that wasn't ever mentioned, that is the fact.
I have a question.
Uh-huh.
Because didn't we hear the name Albrecht in the letter? Is that the same Albrecht, or was it spelled different? There was a letter that was talking about don't allow them to get the maps. It was the half-burned one, but that pinned to Lord Albrecht or Albrecht?
Let me double check. It's actually a good catch. Let me see if it is. I didn't even notice. Okay, so back to Red Brand Hideout.
Diggy, diggy hole. Diggy, diggy hole. Sorry.
I put my finger right near your mouth, Killua.
I felt it.
Meh.
It was Lord Albrecht. Mm-hmm.
Albrecht. Okay. Okay, cool. So the Albrecht that his contact is. Now we know that Albrecht is working for the, or is in league with the
Double-crossed
rig.
us.
Yeah. We don't know that Sildar knows that though.
But we can mention this to Sildar about
Yeah.
the letter we found, and then see how he reacts.
You certainly could.
Oh, darling.
Do you want to do a deception and be like, hey, we saw a letter to Albrecht, and see if he's excited about, like, nervous about what we might have learned?
Yeah, that's a good way to do it. Just mention that we found the letter versus telling him
Yeah.
what's in it.
Do we have to do deception, or can we just mention it?
And then have like a perception check maybe, or a persuasion or something to see.
So so you come in and Sildar's like, hey, like, where you been? Been a while. Like, what you guys been up to?
Been a while.
And what do you guys say to that?
We were helping a family get
Yeah,
out
we
of the
just
cave
saved-
on the
We
border.
just saved Miss So-and-so and her teenage kid So-and-so and what's his face.
Oh, you took on the Red Brands.
The red brand.
Oh,
Yes.
wow.
Most of them are on fire.
Oh,
But all of them are dead.
wow. It's a lot for a day.
Yeah, I feel like this town probably could have handled this by itself, but we took care of it for you.
Well, that's stupendous. Wow.
Stupendous.
In
I've got a Google Doc that I need to open somewhere.
We did find
That's
a
all
very
the stuff on
interesting. We found a letter from Lord Albrecht. Have you heard from him recently?
Iarno? No, that's partially why I'm here. He went silent. I'm here to figure out what happened to him. I haven't heard anything yet.
What was the last thing you heard from him? Because it's a little bit scary, the letter he left us.
Sorry, I'm trying to figure out. I've got a doc that has all the characters stuff in it. Found out there in NPCs. Here we go. Sweet. Okay.
You did also find the body of like that. What was it, Dundren husband?
Yes.
Is that what was that the name? Gundam.
Dindrar,
Yeah.
Yeah,
both.
Dindrar.
the husband of
Gundren.
Irma Dindrar.
Yeah, it was what's his name? Thel. Thel Dindrar. Yep.
What's the last thing you heard from Albrecht?
So, Sildar is a member of the Lord's Alliance, which is a group of peacekeepers, a group of allied political powers concerned with mutual security and prosperity. Members of the order, fucking words. Members of the Order ensure the safety of cities and other settlements by proactively eliminating threats by any means, while bringing honor and glory to their leaders and homelands. Kind of like an interesting, like, the greater good society.
The greater good.
Greater good mercenaries.
So, Iarno Albrecht is a wizard and a fellow member of the Lord's Alliance who disappeared shortly after arriving in Phandelver. And hasn't heard anything about it, hasn't heard anything, and Sildar is coming here to hopefully hear what was the fate of this fellow Lord's Alliance member.
So I guess we should share the information with him that he's probably not a good guy.
Yeah, probably. I agree.
That's what he said.
Maybe
I haven't
should
heard
we
from
hand him the letter?
I'm here to investigate because we stopped hearing from him. He dropped
Do we
off.
have the letter?
Yeah,
Or
sure
did
you guys,
he
sure you guys
hand
took
it
it
up?
with you if you wanted to.
Yeah, I'm the one who had it. I have it.
Okay.
Oh, you have, okay.
Let's give it to him because he's probably a villain now. Lord Albrecht.
Insight check. Insight check.
I can do that. I have a really good insight.
Let's do
Mine
it.
is decent.
Mine is okay.
Mine is not.
And I'm watching him like a hawk. I'm ready to intimidate him and charisma him too if need be.
I didn't mean to roll
Charisma
that
that.
twice. I accidentally
Cool.
clicked it twice. I'm sorry.
So, all right. So you're giving him the letter.
Yeah.
Yes.
So as he reads it, and Walnut, you can, I mean, you're fucking Hawkeyes on this guy. He looks, eyebrows arched, like, oh,
Shocked.
yeah,
Shooketh.
yeah.
Okay,
like-
so I don't sense any deception then.
no, he is
That's good.
not masking his emotions. He is aghast that his fellow Lord's Alliance member that he came here to figure out what happened to him is apparently in cahoots with the Black Spider.
This bitch.
Who has his brother, the other dwarf.
Not Sildar's
gonna
brother, but
find
one
the
of the
Black
one of the Roxia brothers. Yes.
So I'll say to Sildar that obviously Albrecht got away. The letter was to him. Someone else was in the cave and escaped before we were able to catch them. Any idea of where he could be headed?
I haven't the faintest, really. I came here to find out what his fate was, but I've arrived here with you, so I don't know where he'd hole up at.
The signature is burned off of this letter. Do you recognize the handwriting?
I can't say that I do, but I did see that seal of the Black Spider around the Cragmoss hideout. I think that's there. I've
Did
heard
we
of him,
find
but I
out
don't know.
where?
Because he said he Clark, the bugbear who leads the goblin band that was in the cave.
That was a ridiculous sentence. Clark the bugbear who leads the goblin band.
Mhm.
Sorry.
He had orders to waylay Gundren on the Black Spider's orders. But he doesn't know who or what the Black Spider is. He just heard that from like the goblins he was captured by. He was like, yeah, that seems to be who they're working for.
So I think we should sell our stuff, get a good night rest, and then go find this black spider in the castle, which is north, was it not?
Yep, Cragmaw Castle was to the
Yeah.
northeast, I believe, something like that.
I think that's the
northwest.
the lead we have. I don't think the zombie town's gonna lead us anywhere right now.
After we sell our stuff, can I see what wares are around town as far as items that could potentially improve my AC?
Yeah, I mean
or
it'll
anything?
be. We'll have to see because this is not like it's a kind of like a frontier town. Not a lot of like
Not like a big city.
Right.
Okay.
Can you
let me
cast if you
double
wear
check.
armor?
So, do we wait to sell our
I
stuff?
can't.
You have no armor proficiency.
Yeah, I was like, I don't think I can wear armor at all.
Nope. So you don't have anything that can bump your AC really.
Mage armor.
Yeah, mage armor is a good spell to take. But anyway, so you guys, it's right now at sundown. Probably sell off your stuff in the morning, as most places are kind of closing for the evening. But you guys are free to hang out at the inn, or do what have you until bedtime.
Drinks.
Nice.
Quarters.
I will have a drink.
All right.
Like some quarters.
Pull my expenses sheet back up just because.
Rantok.
Yeah.
We're gonna have some drinks and play some quarters.
I think
Yeah,
Rantok was already drinking.
I'm the first
100%.
one there.
Yeah.
A
I think
gallon.
Clementine is gonna get a gallon of ale for herself and just start sipping.
Nice.
You're,
I was gonna
it's
say,
like
I'm-
be heavier than you are.
I'm
Like,
excited that I
Clementine,
got
are
a
you
new
so small
sword.
that you can just like jump in a gallon of it.
Yeah.
I'm excited about my new sword, so first round's on me for everybody.
Nice.
Ooh.
Oh no, I want wine. I'm gonna have a pitcher of wine instead.
There you go. Getting
The
crunk.
whole picture.
Yeah, a whole pitcher of wine.
Make a con
Let's
save.
get fucked up. I will. It's gonna go badly.
Good.
So Rantok, you're gonna buy me a pitcher of wine as well.
13. Not bad. Like you don't throw up, but you're
Yeah,
gonna
I
have a
just-
hell of a headache tomorrow.
Here's what I'll do.
I'll buy one
Be-
for you.
Because I'm a monk and I don't care about gold, I'm gonna buy a fine bottle to share with everyone.
Nice.
Ah.
That's very nice.
Sweet. Thanks, buddy.
I'm just gonna get a
And
mug.
did you want a single drink? Off of me, because I still am buying the first round for everybody who wants one.
All right, you're buying me a pitcher.
Well,
All right,
then I'll,
I'll- a mug.
I'll share my pitcher with everybody then. If-
What about Killua?
A mug.
A mug? Let me see. I see it.
At this point, we're just pouring all the alcohol together into a big
God.
jug.
And we all have straws
Drug.
dunked into
Yes.
it. We're just. It's just a big bowl of alcohol.
The one from Wayne's World.
Constitution check.
Yeah, it's the
Okay.
whatever punch. It's
It's a
the
nasty punch.
yeah, right. Nice.
Oh,
Yeah,
I am
you're-
not gonna get phased by this.
Yeah, you're fucking holding your own.
Must be nice.
9.
Nope.
You're getting a little
Ooh.
sick. You're getting a little
All right,
sick.
I'm done.
It's rough, buddy.
Oh,
I
we were
wa-
supposed
I
to do
wanna-
a
I wanna get
save.
some
I didn't do a
food.
save.
Yeah, con save.
No, it's fine. Whatever.
Can't save.
Larry,
Big difference, right?
Larry passes out drunk.
Oh,
Wait, you
Oh,
can
Nisha,
do a
Nisha,
save.
not Larry. Nisha. Or sorry,
Con
fucking
save.
words. Killua. Also, oh god.
Oh no.
All right, you're both
How
fucking
do you
passed
do
out,
con
face
save?
down on the table.
all right. So how do we do a con save versus a Constitution roll?
To
It's
the
under saving throws.
yeah, to the right of the checks is the saves.
Smaller.
Kind of top of your sheet.
Does it
Between
do the
your
same
hit
thing in the
points.
background?
I think the save adds your. It's probably, I guess it's the same
Nisha, you
difference.
still have to do a
Oh,
Constitution
saving
save. Oh no,
I
I guess
rolled
Rantok,
in
it's the
that
same
one.
difference. I guess I don't know. Whatever.
Rantok,
Um,
and Walnut.
So you
And
guys
we're all passed
are
out.
partying the hell out of this. You're all going
God.
face down on the table, just asleep, passed out. Nisha is gonna have to be the mom and get the group up to the rooms.
Hey, I'm alive.
All right.
Also,
Lord.
yeah, also Clementine.
I just
Yeah,
can't.
but you
carry
can't really
anybody.
help carry them.
So
it's
again,
too
Nisha's gonna have to be the mom.
sweet.
and get everybody up
I
to
can
the
try. Can I
rooms.
just do a raw strength check to see if
Absolutely.
my drunkenness?
Go for it.
Did we take our
You
red
just
cloaks
look
off,
like
or are
their
we just
ponytail.
pretending to be brigands?
17.
You're able to drag someone up the stairs. Boop, boop, boop,
I'm so
boop.
strong.
All right, so I took everyone into bed. Walnut, Larry.
I'm on the floor.
Yeah, I'll drag
Yeah, well,
Larry
the-
upstairs. That's who I can drag.
Larry and Clementine are in a room, and Rantok and I am in a room. Right?
Nice.
How much are the rooms again?
A
Modest room.
A nice room was 5 silver. The moderate?
Alright, in stay, a modest room is 5 silver a night, a comfortable room is 8 silver, a wealthy room is 2 gold, and an aristocratic room is 4 gold. We can do squalid and poor, which are less. But modest and above is starting at 5.
Do the 10 silver.
I already
There's
paid
a 8 silver for comfortable.
Okay.
It needs to be real categories that would make hotel stays easier.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Clementine, which one did we decide?
Modest. And
So I
already
need to
paid
pay
for it.
3. Oh, the whole thing?
I just already paid for it. Don't worry about it.
Rantok, you gotta pay for half, so you gotta do 4.
I wanted a wealthy 2 gold piece room.
Oh,
Nice.
Okay.
I'll split it with you.
Big
since I'm on the floor.
spender!
I'll split it too. We'll split it 3 ways.
Well, I can't do that math.
3-way.
All right,
Shut up.
Nisha, you can just stay for free tonight because
Thank you
are
guys.
heavy damage doer. We're gonna show our appreciation.
Because I'm nice and I'm not drunk and I brought you to the room.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
You-
You
keep.
convinced us to pay for the room while we were drunk.
Perfect.
Yes.
I took you in on the floor. Walnut otherwise, I put a little blankie over you. Put a pillow under your head. I ran talking to one of the beds and brushed his hair aside and give him a little gentle forehead kiss. And then I dropped him to bed too.
I thought you just were going to brush his hair, and that was really weird when you started to say that.
Washing a woman's hair is the most intimate thing you can do. Ask Charles Boyle.
Yep.
Charles Boyle! I keep trying to tell him Rantok to wash my hair, but he refuses.
You have too much hair. No,
That's why I need
that's a
help.
nightmare for anyone.
I need help.
Alrighty, well, as you guys settle in for bed,
Hello, small walnut. Would one call you just a nut?
let's level
She's
up.
on spring break, so it's very exciting.
Oh, hell
Nice.
yeah.
Let's level up,
Can we
friends.
call her like peanut?
Gonna get crazy, drink some sparkling grape juice.
Hmm.
Nice.
We're
What are we
leveling
gonna
up,
call peanut?
everybody.
Yeah, we're leveling up.
Oh, leveling up.
Leveling up.
Okay, we're taking a long rest, right?
Thank
Yep,
you.
long
Yes.
rest and so
Overnight.
click long rest and then hit the little anvil for your character mancer and level up.
So
Cool.
up at the very, very,
I'm
very
choosing a
top of your sheet,
subclass.
next to your name.
Ooh, subclass already.
Mine
Damn.
says
Yeah.
unable to level up. Oh no, never mind. No, it doesn't.
So if I
Wait.
do long rest, does it just automatically reset everything? Is
Yep.
that what happens?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Next.
And
you
with
winning?
that, we'll actually wrap up there for tonight after we get done with the leveling up. If anybody needs any help, I'm here to assist.
Wow. Wow. I like the
I might-
HP boost.
Boost. Tomorrow.
Good ass
Hell
HP.
yeah. I might level up tomorrow because
Okay.
I'm tired.
That's fine.
There's 2 Way of the Sun Souls, so I
Leveling
don't know
up a
which
sorcerer
one.
is gonna take.
Oh,
a hot minute.
what's
Oh,
the,
I
like-
know. Source. I'm going to do the Sword Coast Adventures guide because that's the book that I have.
Okay,
and I
go
was-
for it. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, I've got all the fucking expansions, so there's a lot. There's a lot in there.
I'm excited because that's the one I wanted to do, and that's available.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Than will appreciate that because I think that he was a Sun Soul.
What?
monk.
So what
I
I
can
just
use-
did, I can't remember. I hit next, and now I'm on the part for HP. I just hit roll.
You can
Or
either take the
average?
average or you can roll and chance it being high or low.
Okay. If I hit roll, it's just gonna roll for me.
Yep.
And the average is 5.
Yep.
Okay.
Average is 5, or you can risk it. Oh no!
That was a mistake.
Oh my god!
Oh no.
Oh no! So
Um,
you get 1 hit point for this level.
Ooh.
Awesome! I'm so excited, guys. I was rolling so good, and now I'm
Yep.
not.
All right, so mine says 6. If I just want to leave it at 6, where do I click?
Just hit next.
All right.
Yeah,
Under that it
I
says
think of
Sacred
subclass.
Oath choose, and it's got like
Oh.
a million options.
Yep. So
Alright,
welcome
I
to
can
level
get
3, friends. A
archetype.
lot of you get your subclasses, so you may want to do some.
Archetype, sorry.
Yeah.
Archetype.
If you need to do some research, feel free. You got till next session. This is
So-
a pretty big step if you're picking your
Yeah.
subclass.
Level 3 is a
Yeah.
big level up for most classes.
Yeah.
So
this says
take your time.
Yeah.
Multi-class 1 of 4. Am I supposed to pick 3
No.
subclasses?
No,
You
multi-class.
can, but I don't
so
know.
you can multi-class if you want to. That's a big step. That's not typically recommended for new players. I would just do your subclasses and move on.
Okay, so just
And I think
subclass
Druid
and-
already picked subclass, I think, honestly. I don't think you have it pick at 3.
It's
So-
Circle of Wildfire Druid circle spells.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
you're just going to continue on. But I know Rogue and I know that Paladin are picking at level 3 their subclass.
Yeah, level 3 is a big one for Rogue and Paladin.
Big one. Yep. So,
I have to read one of the things I got because it's awesome.
hell yeah.
Now I can use a reaction to deflect or catch a missile when I'm hit by a ranged weapon attack.
Yeah!
So
Love
if
it.
I reduce the damage to 0, I can catch the missile if it's small enough for me to hold. And if I have a key point, I can make a ranged attack with the weapon I just caught as part of the same reaction.
Damn
Sick.
straight. So good. Rogues are so, or monks are so fucking cool.
Yes.
I haven't DM'd for
High
a monk
level
yet.
in Baldur's Gate, like I don't know if you guys play Baldur's Gate,
I have
but
been.
there's
I
that
just
fight
started it.
where you oh never mind.
We're not very far into it, so yeah, don't nothing like
No,
that.
no
Let's just say
spoilers.
later
But
on, there's a fight against multiple monks that are all
Oh,
at like
shit.
level 6. It is
Yeah.
not
oh
fun.
damn,
I bet. Monks are fucking brutal. They can be so broken.
yeah.
My spells, I'm on that page, and my cantrips, my Thorn Whip, and Primal Savagery have a line through them. Do I not have cantrips anymore?
No, you do. I think
Or is
those
it
are
just
already
saying I can't
picked.
change them?
Right.
Okay.
I think they're already picked.
Yeah, you just can't
I
pick
think
them
you can
again.
switch them
Right.
out if you want.
You can
to,
switch them out if you want to
sometimes.
deselect them, or we can select new ones. Is what it's saying.
Okay. Oh, I can add second spells.
You get second level spells now. Hell yeah.
There are
In-
so many. What the fuck? And I'm supposed to add 6? I only
Yeah.
have 3 spell slots. Why do I have like 5,000 spells to choose from when I can't use them?
Because there's
'Cause
a
you
ton of
also have to
spells you can
prepare
choose from,
spells.
and then you learn six of them. But so you just have like a variety of spells. It's like
I
it's
have
like cooking in a
augury
kitchen.
just listed in my spells now.
It's like nice. It's like cooking in a kitchen with a bunch of different knives, but certain knives are good for certain tasks in the kitchen, but you still want to have a full knife set. You know what I mean?
And as a caster, especially as a druid, you'll have to prepare spells each long rest. So you're like, okay, I have 20 options. What 6 do I want to take with me today to go on this adventure? And you have to guess at what
Oh.
you need.
Yeah. Like
Okay.
we're gonna be in combat today, so I'm gonna take all of my combat and healing spells,
Yep.
or I'm gonna take all my combat spells and Clementine's gonna take all the healing spells, or whatever. You know, like
Yep. It's always a risk because you're like, I want to prepare enough utility to get by, but if you're like, I didn't prepare that spell today, I'm fucked. It happens. That's the only downside of that kind of class. Is like, you have a huge repertoire of spells, but you can only prepare so many a day to take with you, essentially.
Okay.
Something
And
new
each
popped up
metal
on
is
my.
now an option for me.
What does it mean when it adds a passive skill at the bottom? That's just is that like if you roll like mine says passive wisdom perception. Does that
That's-
mean like
so-
if I need to make a wisdom check, I'll have a base of 13 if I just want to use that value?
So like passive perception is like if you're not paying attention, what's your perception? Just not paying attention. Like passively,
Okay.
what is it? What's your passive wisdom
Oh.
if you're not like that kind of stuff?
yeah, like
Got it.
you're walking through the woods, but like your passive is like, well, I still kind of notice something shifting in the trees over there, even though I'm not looking for it.
Got it.
So if somebody rolls like stealth against you and you're not paying attention, they'll roll against your passive to see like, do you notice the stuff in the background? I don't know. How passively perceptive are you?
Maybe Clementine will be not sucking ass after this level up. Maybe just suck a little bit less ass.
I'm gonna suck ass.
Less
I only got one
ass,
hit.
less ass.
That's real.
Thanks.
This
One
background
hit
music
point,
is so
guys.
fun.
Yeah, I love the
One
tavern,
hit point.
tavern music.
That sucks so much.
Yeah, it's fucking brutal.
It's rough, buddy.
I'm guessing Rantok is quiet because Paladin level 3 has a lot of choices.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm
Sure.
reading
Is it
a lot.
subclass? Or do you already pick this Paladin get a
It's-
subclass
it's,
at the
it's
beginning?
the oath. Yep, oath is at 3.
Ooh.
Oh.
Yeah.
Make sure you don't break your oath.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
that's
reading
also
that
true.
stuff too. I'm making sure I don't want to take a note that I will want to ignore.
Because
Yeah.
like if you're in a house and we're just looking around, you take something that's technically healing.
What was Brienne of Garth, babe? What was her oath? Was
It
it like revenge?
Defender Paladin or something. I'm trying. No, your oath of vengeance, I'm sure.
Vengeance.
I'm sure,
Yeah.
I'm sure. it
I had
was.
an oath. I made a an Oath of Vengeance Paladin that was an absolute badass.
No.
Are you
But-
a paladin in Baldur's Gate 3? Or do you have
No.
one in your party?
I'm playing as a rogue in Baldur's Gate 3 because the rogue is my main character in our other D&D campaign, the one we've been playing the longest. And I just remade that character.
We made it like
you
a.
must have gone with an arcane trickster. Or
Arcane
did you-
Trickster is good. It gives you spells as a rogue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's looking like. So I can pick from. It looks like I can pick from Thief, Assassin, or Arcane Trickster. Or
There's-
there are other ones too that I'm just not.
There should be others as well.
There should be like a ton of options.
Yeah.
So it's okay. When I get down here.
Uh-huh.
All right, let me go back. The first ones are Thief, Assassin, Arcane Trickster, and then when you get to, and then Swords Coast Adventurer's Guide, it has Mastermind and Swashbuckler.
Ooh, swashbucklers.
So are you-
Swashbucklers are cool.
Are you looking in the compendium or on your like drop down?
On my drop down.
Because on your drop down, I see like 20 things.
Yeah, and then also has, Xanthar's Guide to Everything, Inquisitive, Mastermind, Scout, Swashbuckler.
Yep.
Yeah,
Tasha's
so-
Cauldron of Everything,
Yep.
Phantom, Soul Knife.
A swashbuckler might be cool for you, but my rogue Di, she is a soul knife rogue. She's pretty awesome.
I can
You
pick
definitely
either.
want to read, just like pick each one and like read up on it. Because I've got a lot. I've got a lot of expansions that I pulled into this game. So I have
Got it.
got a lot of shit, and they do very different things, especially like later on as well.
Yeah, so make sure you don't just read what's going to happen now, but read what's going to change later as well, and make
I
sure
get
that's like the
level
path.
70 and stuff like that.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep. This is your path. You can't change your subclass unless we do some like sketchy DM shit. So once you're on your subclass, that's what you got. That's your path for
Yeah.
the
So like,
foreseeable future.
what helped me narrow it down was, at first I was like, oh, all of these would be really cool right now. And then I was like, well, I don't really like the direction this one's going, at like level 9. So,
In the drop down, if I click Agitator, is there a way to read about that?
if you just click it, it should pop up in a little window to the right with a description.
Say that.
That's what normally happens for me. So, I don't really know.
I mean, like I said, you may have to literally Google some of this stuff because I've got enough that
Oh, found it.
it may not even
Okay.
be like in the default stuff.
Yeah.
I want to give you guys lots of options. I even have some like, I even have some shit that's in my expansions that aren't even in like the character creator. You have to do it custom, which is way beyond what we're doing here. But I have plenty, so
Yeah.
I need to look and see in my. I have several like compendium add-ons in our other game that aren't like in the compendium essentially. I want to see what kind of archetypes they have for this kind of stuff. They're all unique as well. I mean, a bunch of like void stuff and like it's crazy.
If we play to level 11, I essentially get a spirit bomb, but it's not called that. It's called Searing Sunburst. But if you read the description, it's really, I create an orb of light that erupts into a devastating explosion that you throw at a point. And then it doesn't do a lot of damage, but
It's absolutely
sounds
a
like a
spirit
spirit
bomb,
bomb.
though.
Yeah.
It's a very small spirit bomb.
Let's say our good buddy Than, he's playing another campaign. I played in a campaign with him previously when I was a player, and he played as a Way the Sun monk or whatever, and that was a fucking busted class.
because you can increase the damage by spending key.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I've got like some like Fey random shit, which we aren't. No, we're not like very Fey in this party, but it's like there's a Fey fighter variant, like Fey Strider, Fey Bloodline. Like I got all kind of random shit that I've just like picked up from various things.
How does a reaction work when we have it now?
So you get
Does it
one.
have a
That's like the opportunity attacks. Those are reactions.
okay?
So you get
So
one
if
per
someone
round.
shoots at me, I can decide to take a reaction.
Yep. You get one reaction per like round. So whenever it comes back around your turn, you re-get your reaction back. Because there are some things that are like spells that are reactions, and you only can do one of those per round until it's back to your turn again. Yeah, cleric archetype likens Bane to Main. All this random shit.
How many oaths do you have access to, Rantok? With all the experiences, I'm guessing it's a lot.
30.
Yeah, it looks like around 30-ish.
It's a lot.
It is a lot. When I was making my Paladin, oh my god, it took me fucking forever.
My favorite part about BG3 is that if you are a paladin and you break your oath, they have the Oathbreaker come out, and you have to do a whole bunch of stuff if you want to take it back.
Yeah, I made. I had a character that I played as that was a Oathbreaker Paladin multi-class with a Hexblade Warlock, and that character fucked. It was brutal.
That character fucked.
No, canonically, he fucked a god. That's not a lie. He got off of the moon goddess, canonically. So he had like max charisma. But he was like a dickhead, like max charisma, where he's like, "Fuck you." It's just like, it was great. My favorite character. What do you know, guys?
Yeah, that's the only character they ever play is a like max charisma, fuck you type character. You're such a troll.
The build that I love doing is max charisma, low wisdom, low intelligence. It's so fucking funny.
The worst.
It's just like,
it's funny to you.
I think it's hilarious. It's the face character, but he's just a dick, and it's hilarious.
Yeah.
I think it's fun.
I have recently been experimenting with making bards.
Yeah.
That has been fun.
You musical? I can't imagine.
Yeah, right?
What?
Literally anyone in my family musical?
Yeah, this fucking musical ass family and no bards. What do you know?
Yeah. If Clementine dies, I'll make a bard.
Yes.
We're
Name
level
it
3 now.
Dandelion.
Because you picked Wild Magic at like level 1, right? You already got your like path, basically?
I don't know. I'm not even going to start it. I'm not even thinking about it. I'm doing it tomorrow.
Yeah, you already got Wild Magic, though, because you already have like the Wild Magic Surge stuff. If you roll a 1, it's like a crazy effect, or whatever.
Yeah, but that hasn't happened at all. You haven't made me do it. I even cast a spell tonight. Like an actual spell.
Oh, fuck. You need to help remind me.
It's not my job.
It's your build.
What?
It's the whole point of Wild Magic Sorcerers. You can, like, a cool effect will happen if you roll the Wild Magic table. Thanks, Vicious. What's up? Welcome in.
Vicious, you're right.
You're not wrong.
You want me to roll now? It was whenever I cast Magic Missile.
No, it's far too late now.
It'd be kind of fun,
If it's
though.
like you pop feathers, it's like, why now? That would be super dumb.
Well, I kind of want to see what would happen.
Alright, roll and I'll pull my Wild Magic table.
I'm pulling it up.
Oh, you forgot to do wild magic.
She's a Wild Magic Sorceress, and I forgot to, Alright, roll your D100. Got the table up.
My screen
37.
is panicking. Okay.
What are blood work
37, that's the
weapons?
best number. "1d6 lumps. FLUMPH. Controlled by the DM, appear in unoccupied spaces within 60 feet of you and are frightened of you. They vanish after 1 minute." What the fuck is a flump?
Great word.
It's one of these.
And they
Oh, what the
disappear.
fuck?
I'm gonna spell it in chat for y'all. Oh no, it's already in chat. Ew.
Yeah, it's one
Yeah,
of these
put it on the
guys.
screen so everyone can see.
Yeah.
Is there in the compendium?
Behold, a flump. Cthulhu ass bitch.
How many appeared around you?
1d6.
Let's see how many.
Oh, okay.
Let's find out.
What is that thing on the screen?
It's a flump.
4 of them.
It's adorable.
So the way I read it in the chat, I thought it was 37 times 1d6s.
Oh no, it's the
the range.
Yeah.
For the roll.
Uh,
for
What
the
are blood
D100
work
roll.
weapons?
So they can do
Hi, bitches.
shit. So they can do tendril attack, they can hit you with little tendrils, or they can do a stench spray. Because that's fun. Ridiculous. What an insane bullshit.
Yeah.
Alright. Get out of here, Cthulhu. Alright, we'll go ahead and start wrapping up while everybody's finishing up their leveling. Do some Roses and Thorns, starting with Chaos. Roses and Thorns.
Roses, I got to cast a spell, and I actually did some damage. Thorns, the first time I cast a spell, I did 1 damage. And that hurt my soul a little bit.
Yeah.
But
Acid
otherwise, I had a
Splash-
great time.
Acid Splash didn't come up very good. Firebolt was okay, I think. No, you missed, I think, with that, actually.
Yeah, I missed
But
with Firebolt. Hit with
Can't
that.
miss the Magic Missile.
Yeah, that's why I took Magic Missile, was like, please, dear God.
Not a lot of damage, but it is consistent as hell.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Larry, Roses and Thorns.
Roses, I got to use Burning Hands again, and it worked out pretty well.
Yeah, you guys toasted those fucking red brands.
Hell yeah.
And Thorns, reading through these spells to try to pick them.
That's fair.
Yeah, there's a lot of spells. That's not wrong. Casters are like, oh boy, spells. Oh boy, spells.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Nurk, Roses and Thorns.
Roses. We leveled up. Thorns. I probably won't finish doing it during this session because I have a lot to read.
Yep, that's fair. It is a lot. 3 is a huge milestone for most classes. It is like, you pick this and this is your path for like the rest of your characters, typically speaking.
Yeah.
Like, if you don't like it, we can mulligan and we can switch some stuff around on my end and we can make it work. We just have to have like
I'm
a
mulligan my good points.
we have like a narrative reason to do it. We can make it work. But typically speaking, your subclass is your subclass going forward, unless there's like a big like narrative change of like, I had a change of heart. I don't like being whatever. Like I'm an Oathbreaker now, or like whatever. Like, there's ways to get around it, but typically speaking, this is your life now. So
Yeah. Okay.
but yeah. All right. Disgrace, Roses and Thorns.
My roses is I got a double nat 20,
Yeah, you did.
and my thorns is that I got 1 hit point for my
Pretty good.
level up.
Pretty good. Yeah, I know that doing average is more consistent overall, but I love doing roll per HP until you get fucked on like 4 rolls and you're just like, now I'm way weaker. Damn.
I know. I'm never
can
doing
happen.
it again.
It can
Never
happen.
doing it again.
Yep, can certainly happen. I feel like that Nisha is like the alternate to Die, where like your rolls are so good. And poor Die has had some really troubling rolls, but
Classic.
anyway,
I'm chaos right now.
yeah,
You called me Die.
right. I talking about your character,
Oh, okay, yeah.
the character rogue, the 2 rogues
Yeah.
comparing.
All I heard was Die has bad
Question.
rolls.
Yes.
I wasn't listening.
So with my level up now, I'm supposed to have 4 spell slots, but it says 3 remaining because we already did the long rest. Am I allowed to put it at 4 because?
Yep.
Okay.
You can go ahead and click long rest again when you get done. That way, everything will be full up. And then
Just click it again. Okay.
yeah, and it'll just fill up everything. And then just don't forget, you have to you'll have to prepare your spells for the new day.
Yeah, I still don't really understand what you're saying.
Okay, I will.
Oh, I have 4 for.
All right, let me throw this in chat. Hold on. Okay.
I just click the little button next to it to select them.
Okay. Yeah, the little red token thing. Yes.
And how many? Oh, is that what the slots are for? So I choose 4 and I choose 2?
No. So the number of spells a druid can prepare is equal to their wisdom modifier plus their druid level. So what's your wisdom modifier?
Wisdom.
So your
5.
wisdom modifier is a 3.
Oh, 3. I see.
Yep,
3,
so
the big one. Okay.
Yeah, so 3 plus your level, which is now 3. So that's 6 you can prepare. So
Hell
of your
yeah.
whole list of leveled spells, level 1 and level 2 spells, you can pick 6 of those to prepare for the new day. Those are the only 6 that you can use, other than cantrips. You can always use cantrips. You can use cantrips anytime. But you can prepare 6 leveled spells per long rest. You can't change them until the next long rest. So you have to give a good thought of like, what are we doing today? What should I bring? And then next long rest, you can change them out.
Okay.
So you can put a little red marker next to ones that you have prepared, and then if one of you do the next day, those are the only ones that you can actually use. And then your amount of uses is by your spell slots. So. Yeah. I think paladins are the same way. You have to prepare spells. I'm literally asking my AI bot that I built for DM, for D&D. And it's just like pulling stuff.
AI bot. AI bot.
It's helpful. Alright, so here's the dump from the AI bot for paladins. So sorry for all the stuff, but it's there. So, as a paladin, preparing spells involves selected spells, yada yada. So it's the same difference. So it's your charisma modifier plus half your paladin level rounded down. So a little bit less than the other ones, as far as how many you can have prepared. Okay. Oh, but there's a difference in oh, never mind. Yeah, it's just after a long rest. Okay. Or it says you can do it like, time spent in prayer and meditation, at least 1 minute per spell level for each spell on your list. It's interesting. I wonder if you can do it during a short rest. I've not read that before. It's kind of cool. But anyway. Alright, anything else on the... Did I... Walnut, have I gotten your Rose and Thorns yet?
Oh, I will say it.
There we go.
Thorns, I thought I could hold my own with the bottle of wine that I got, but it was too much. And roses is I finally achieved the end goal of my monastic tradition, and I am a Way of the Sun Soul monk.
Hell
Very excited.
Yeah.
Nice. Nice.
Fuck yeah.
Very, very cool subclass. So our buddy Fan played one in his campaign, and he was so broken. So broken.
Once you get an extra attack, it gets really crazy.
Yeah. He was just like a turret. He was like pew pew, laser hands, and it just went fucking crazy. That build. And like, he got the DM to like buy off on some homebrew items that made him truly broken. It was kind of bonkers. And I'm like, man, I would never. I could never. But yeah, so great session tonight, guys. A little bit of fun facts all around. So you guys did find Nothic's hidden stash, which I wasn't sure if you guys were going to find it or not, because I was like, ooh, there's a really cool sword in there if you guys don't find it. But you did.
Nice.
You also mercilessly slaughtered the goblin and the bugbears, who all had information that you could have asked them for.
Don't care.
But they're dead, so who cares?
They're dead. That's what
They're
I care
super
about.
dead. The iron key you found opened any door in the hideout, but you guys are pretty much done by that point anyways. Like, you want really much else to unlock at that point. And then when you guys entered the wizard's lab, workshop, whatever, the rat was the wizard's familiar. So he knew you guys were coming and he fled. So you were like, was the rat like a thing? And I was like, who knows? It was. It absolutely was.
Oh shit.
A rat! Yep. So that's why the fucking wizard beat feet and got the hell out of there. Is that he knew you guys were coming. That's why they were set up as an ambush on the other side of the door. And I actually added some more red brands to the hideout because you guys were waltzing through most of them pretty easily. So,
Nice.
good job on all the spell usage and just burning the hell out of people. Good stuff. Good stuff. And yeah, fucking. Also, can I just say props to Disgrace? Very good playstyle as a rogue. The jump in, sneak attack, hit, and then disengage, jump out is so good on just dumping damage and not getting hit. Very props to that. Very good playstyle for that build.
Thank you.
So,
Thank you.
interested to see what subclass you pick and where you go from here.
I'm writing down all the ones that I like so far with all of them.
Yeah.
Swashbuckler.
Yeah. Soul
I've got a
Knife
couple
is really
I've
cool.
read that are cool with the Paladin.
Yeah. That's why we picked Soul Knife for Chaos, because you can like teleport to enemies when you hit them. It's a ranged rogue, which is always good.
Yeah.
But also like Arcane Trickster, because you can use spells. Like I like the versatility.
I'm really liking Dawnblade.
Ooh, yeah.
I don't know. I don't know yet.
Yeah. There are many.
Yeah, take your time to pick.
You might even be like the Whispers one or whatever too, or the something. One of those. It's
Yeah,
like I collect bones and trinkets and stuff. Yeah. But well, that will wrap up, and we'll raid out. Let me find somebody to raid. And
Also,
okay.
I got rid of my temporary hit points because I did get hit. We went from 19 to 12 or whatever.
Yes. So just
Right?
delete that off your
Okay.
sheet. Yeah.
Yeah, they're gone. It's deleted.
Sweet. Sounds good.
Sick.
Let me find somebody to raid. Hey, thank you so much for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like. Comment down below what your favorite part was. And of course, if you want to see more, please subscribe. We post new videos daily. I stream weeknights on Twitch, 7 to 10 p.m. Central. I'm Alek the Lost Knight, by the way. Have a always live content shuffle. Check out the link below for that. And I'll catch you guys in the next one.